Well, we can
So,
see your beautiful face.
yes, they can. The viewers can see my face,
well.
and they can hear that I have two guests. Who wants to lead off with who they are?
Go for it.
Well, hi. My name is Tyler. I am the local brute player. I am also a level 2 judge for Flesh and Blood.
Nice.
Cool. So I'm Sam. I'm just a local player. I play Aura Bravo, so not like stereotypical Guardian plays, but you know, I have fun with it.
You got to give yourself some credit. You're not just any player. You're the one that between you and Phil brought me into the game.
Oh, right.
Mostly you, because you brought Phil, and then you two together brought me into the game. Okay, today we come together to review the Super Slam because I was interested in some of the cards and like I don't play any of these classes, so I might as well have somebody that has some actual insight in it. We got two brutes and then two guardians. I think my favorite so far out of the hero wise is Lyeth because he has 5 cards. But what is your guys' favorite out of the 4 heroes here?
Out of the 4 heroes, being the brute player, when I saw Tough Nut revealed, I went, "Oh, cool! It looks like Shrek." But
Yeah,
when I saw his intellect, like, "Oh, it's 3 intellect. This is not okay." But I see, oh wait, I kind of found out what a toughness token was. Once we found out that this was able to increase our increase the defense of certain cards, I went, "There's something here." I'm realizing that Rock is now a playable card. It's no longer a meme.
Rock.
Let's go. I was so stoked. So I myself, I came into the game playing, I dabbled heroes. My first love was Dash, but when I decided like, oh, this is a game I'm going to get competitive with, I want to get better at this game, it was with Rhinar.
Yeah.
And then Heavy Hitters came out a couple of years later, and the rest is history. I fell in love with KO, and it was just so much fun. So seeing this new KO, the 3rd edition of KO.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I went, wait a minute, targets. Oh, with 6 base power. It made me realize that there are so many good, like 1 power blue cards that would be absolutely cracked if they were, if they became 6 power at this point. So I love that with these 2 heroes, specifically KO and Tough Nut, they gave you different ways to play brute that don't rely on the same strategy as Rhinar, Leviat, and KO. Get 6 power cards, get a blue and a blood rush, and then go to war. Now this is a different way to do it. I mean, heck, there's even a chance where like, KO underhand cheat might not even use Mandible Claw. He might you may find a better strategy with the flail or the axe, even whatever that might be.
Yeah, you can make the flail 6 if you want to pay 6 for it.
Right. And you even do the same with Tough Nut. You're not reliant on Mandible Claws and going wide, which I'm sure that'd be a fun strategy. Knock yourself out. But it's not demanding. Like, you have to have 6 power cards. That's it. That's the only thing you can play now. I am so excited to see what people do with this hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one are you excited for, Sam?
Did you mention Wind Up the Crowd?
I had not, no.
Dude, that card's nuts. Wait, it's nuts because it gives you 2 different tokens.
All right, we're gonna. If it's in the set, we're gonna a little bit ahead of ourselves.
I'll wait. I'm sorry. I was just like, I was thinking about like crazy cards that KO is getting. I'm just like, that card is like.
Did you say which hero you were excited for? Outside of Bravo?
Me? Oh yeah, I'm excited for Lyeth for sure. I'm excited for all of them, honestly. See, this is my problem, right? I like all the heroes. I just like learning how to play like different ways, like different ways to play, right? So like Guardians are, big, usually 1 attack. But I also like, I don't know, I just like learning the different like heroes and how they play.
You are the brewmaster.
Thank you. Maybe I'll make a good brew one day.
Quick thing about Sam. I judged at Calling Portland, and when they looked at the roster of all the heroes that were on there, there were this many of this hero, this many of that hero. I think I remember at the time it was, I'm trying to remember what the big hit was. It was Rosetta. So a lot of Auroras, a lot of Verdants. Just not hard,
Vincent was the other big.
Vincent was a big one too. But all the way down at the bottom, the very bottom of it, was a single Bravo player.
Hell yeah.
And that was Sam on his Aurora Bravo deck. And I was so proud. Like, my boy, he traveled all this way. He's
there was 2 Olympias there too.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
There was even more Olympias than Bravos. That's messed up. That's messed up.
What the hell was that?
Oh, somebody joined the chat.
1 second, one pause. Okay. So we went over the heroes roughly. We got 2 guardians. If you haven't seen them, they're on screen. You can pause and read them. We'll go over them, how they cards interact with them anyways. So we're going to go by rarity. Child is not having a great time in the background, but that is unfortunate for him. He gets the consequences of his actions by jumping off the couch.
And don't we all?
Yeah. The one thing I didn't like, please don't throw stuff at me, buddy, about the set is that there's no weapons. I very much...
Tell me why you, a wizard, do not like having weapons.
So, for specifically like pre-release and draft or sealed, or even just thematically, I hate it when a hero doesn't get a thematical weapon.
Like, I mean, Cledius does.
So
yeah, she does, but doesn't have access to it in limited.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like my least favorite thing about LSS is when they play favorites and having no in a specifically in a set. Like you can. I
think this is the only okay. So High C is they had weapons.
Yes, they had basic weapons except for Gravy, but that's just how Gravy works.
Yeah, and then I guess I'm confused on what you mean by like there's no so there's no like flavorful like specific
so like
weapons for the heroes that are coming out in the set that you can play.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Like I get there's no claws that you could use for KO. It would have been nice to have a reprint. Look at Goliath's weapon. Why would you I want that.
Yeah, that's a battle hammer slash pick. Looks really cool.
And then Tough Nut, I don't know what he would have. Just something funny. I guess other than rock.
Look at those fists.
Yeah, I mean, they're making rock viable.
Yeah, or just something. I get the point of it's supposed to be like WWE style, or throwing hands basically with your cards.
Yeah, that's the way I see it. One thing that separates Flesh and Blood from a lot of games, whereas a lot of games you're throwing permanents. In Flesh and Blood, you're throwing punches. Sure, when you always have a weapon, some classes really rely on it. I understand, but I think for the flavor of this, it puts it in a kind of a as much as it restricts the design space because you can't do things with weapons, it also makes it to where they have the freedom, like, oh, we don't have to worry about making attack reactions for weapons or specific things in that realm. And also going with theme, if these guys are like wrestlers, like I mean, you can't bring a steel chair to every match. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta throw your punches, throw them against the ropes, and clothesline them.
So. True.
At least we have equipment.
But there is an item. Just speaking of that, you can bring a chair, actually.
Right. Yes.
I must have missed it.
More to come on that one. That's a special mouse tool we'll save for later.
Okay. So we'll just go in order from top to bottom that I have here. So I don't plan on going over every specific card, but it's to look at least the equipment that you probably see in your sealed pull for pre-release. We have the revered equipment. The toughness vigor, confident toughness, crowd cheers you, and then create extra toughness tokens for the revered. They're all 1 power blade break.
Yeah, I can speak to the tough leather boots. As a brute player, I'm used to having the best fridge in the game. Scowling Flesh Bag that card doesn't block 2. That card blocks 10. Yeah. It is so dang powerful. Apex Bonebreakers were amazing. I had access to, if it wasn't Tunic back in the day. Savage Sash is incredible. And of course, I'm telling you, if Scab Skin Leathers was a generic, everybody would use it.
Yeah.
That is such an amazing card. But the thing is, when you're playing in Commoner or Blitz or whatever this, in Limited, you don't have access to those. But when I see a common card that lets you block 3, potentially lets you block 3, is absolutely superb. And seeing that Guardians have the same love with Plate of Tough Love, That is an absolute hit. I think those two are flavor wins, and I can see those absolutely taking up slots in commoner decks.
Oh,
What say you, Sam?
Especially hold firm. Hold firm is crazy, kind of, right? Because it's kind of blocking 4.
Let's see what this does. Destroy this. Create 3 toughness tokens.
You have less life.
Activate only if ooh.
So it does
right.
break
So it blocks 1, but you. Oh no, you can't do both. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Still get 3 value out of it.
But still, creating 3 toughness tokens seems pretty good.
Which, if we go back to tokens, toughness is the +1 defense, and they break at the start of your opponent's turn.
So I think
+3.
Is there ever a situation where you block with the hold firm? I think you would just always sacrifice it.
Yeah, you should. If you think you're going to die, you should probably break it that turn. The turn before you're going to die. Because it just cards the whole turn? Your opponents destroy this. The next action card you defend with. So it's a one-time use on the toughness tokens. And then, so equipment seems pretty good for draft or sealed if you can acquire it. I didn't see, I didn't want to go over every common. But I wanted to go off any if you guys saw any standout commons in particular. Like there's a couple in the revered, but I didn't really look in the no, not revered, sorry, in the reviled I liked, but I didn't see any commons in the revered that I was like, oh, this is a common that I'll be playing.
You know what? Let's start with you, Ryan. What are some of these cards? I mean, I'm sure some of these are really foreign to you because they have a number in the lower left-hand corner.
I put Verdance has attack values.
I want you to tell me some that look to you like, oh, I think this is something that could be useful. I mean, I found it really funny. They actually unironically have Goon Battery, Goon Beatdown, and Goon Tactics. I'm not sure if they're blissfully ignorant or they know precisely what they're doing.
I'm just gonna make a Goon deck out of them. Just that name, Goon dot deck. And yeah, you boo me, but I will be gooning to your boos. I don't, like I said, I didn't see anything in particular about the revered because I don't like being behind on health if I could help it, even though I start normally most of my heroes behind health already.
I think the reviled is pretty good. The commons for reviled are pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's where all the action is. I didn't see anything in revered. That's what I'm saying. If you guys saw anything revered, that's like, oh, that's a great common.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I was seeing Heroic Pose doing a lot of work in
Heroic Pose.
Heroic Pose.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the. This one.
That card was putting in work.
It stands out art-wise against the others too. Like if you just look at them, it just art-wise it stands out.
It's a lot brighter.
Yeah, I think dig in is pretty good.
Dig in from behind. Dig in. You get pay if you have 6 resources. Create 3 toughness and then attack for 7.
So you get no matter what, the card is potentially going to take 3 resources from you, but creating those tokens is going to give you so much great value. Or even then, a 2-card 7. The value's there. It's just there.
Yeah. 3 for 7 in common.
Yeah. For revered, let's see.
Heroic gift. Or heroic grift, rather.
Grit. There's no F in there.
Grit. I can read sometimes.
It's +1 for each toughness you control. Okay, so yeah, it gets +1 no matter what off for 0. And if you had some way to cheer yourself before.
Well, you get +1 for each toughness token you control. So if you dig in and then you have heroic grit on your following turn, right? You get that's +3.
Or you could technically, it should be retroactive. You do it, you pay the 3 because this is when it attacks. Oh, when it's defends, sorry.
When it defends, so it would be the following turn.
Never mind. I thought this was way better because I thought it was when it attacks. You attack and get 3 toughness. No. Okay. I guess yeah, double up on that and swing a weapon if you have one.
If there's if I'm not sure if you want to stay in revered and reviled, but there is a card, specifically a brew card I saw for the first time and went, no freaking way they printed this.
We can go down here.
So I was gonna say flex speed and flex strength. As a KO player, when I saw flex speed, I went, no way. No freaking way.
A better runner.
It's 6 damage to go again. Because it's 5, but you're always going to have a might token. Like, it is just so
is that KO on the art?
No, he has
two arms.
limbs.
It's just
no, he doesn't. One of his arms is missing, right?
No.
Oh no, it just looked like he was torn off. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's just a lot of
I thought that was like blood spurting out.
It's just more people from the Savage Lands coming into town.
I thought that card was absolutely incredible. Flex speed. I've seen it. I've talked with some other friends. They're playing and they'll play test against KOs or something, and they said same thing. Kiss your mandible claws goodbye.
Yeah, you don't need them.
They will not be here for much longer.
Yeah, so, I think somebody said in set design they expected the claws to be gone already.
Oh, well, they ain't gonna be here for much longer. The other one I saw that made me really happy was a common called Rough Up.
Rough Up. There it is.
Yeah, that one. There's a card with 6 or more power in your pitch zone. This gains +1. Because in limited, most of these cards...
It blocks 3?
Yeah. It even blocks 3! Yes, sirree! So this is basically it's a slightly not as good swing big.
Yeah, but
common. What?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah, common KO is getting the goods.
Absolutely. Let's see. As for when it comes to draft specific stuff, Bark Obsidities was not too far off from it. Your next attack against a guardian that targets a guardian this turn gains +4. So I think it's a 0 card. It's a 0 cost pump. Yes. And in this set, seeing how good Pleiades is, I'm not saying I'm going to pick that one, but if I end up forcing Brute, that's one that's going to be there just in case. It will be a sideboard for sure.
How do you feel about Strongest Survive?
Strongest
Survive. Yeah, he said the thing.
Where'd it go? Am I just blind? Where's it at, Sam?
I don't know. I just know it exists.
We're in commons.
That might be a rare. We'll get to that one. So, tell me, Sam, what are some Guardian?
Oh, you're right.
It's rare. And you're like, oh my god, this card's the shit. Tell me.
What's that for Guardians?
What are some Guardian cards? You even revive. What are some other cards in this that really stood out for you?
Out of commons, we're on the commons. I think the commons are great and reviled. Like 90% of my deck.
Oh yeah, for reviled, yeah. There's some. I mean, Bask in Your Own Greatness is great. Go figure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What Cruel?
I think Low Blow is probably my favorite art out of the common reviles.
Just a nut
that one. just a love tap. Some of these, I'm realizing now how much like liberty they took with like bright, flashy, almost like something you'd see in a comic book. Right next to Low Blow was Take That.
Yeah, I was just looking at
that right out of a comic book.
I do like the art. It's also, hey, it's a 0 for 5, and if you didn't block, if it didn't hit, I get a might token. Just 0 for 5, that's pretty good. Unless you're Lyeth, then it's 0 for 3.
Yeah, I mean, not the worst.
It says one of his better values is 0 for 3.
And then the common armor is great.
And the boots
reviled.
Oh, reviled, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like not unironically, it's very good. Even in CC, I'd run the helmet for sure. In Lyeth, because your helmets are only going to block for 1 anyways. Might as well get something out of it. You get a might token on the block. On Lyeth, at least.
And what's it called? Clench the Upper Hand. I think that's also really good.
Is this in the commons, Sam?
Yes, it is.
Where's it at?
Reviled.
I'm just blind and I don't remember that. Clutch the Upper Hand. Oh, I haven't played this card yet. This tax your defense if you have more health than each year, the crowd boos you. Okay, I haven't tried this one out yet.
Yeah, I think it's good for like flexibility because you can, either way, you can either block with it or attack with it. So you just want to get booed as many times as possible.
This is true.
Yeah, the utility there is really good.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for this pre-release this weekend. If we're recording this Sunday before, and we're getting the 19th, will be our pre-release. We have not played it yet. So do we have any other comments on the commons before we move up to rare? Oh, there's another page. What the hell?
Yeah, on the second page. One thing I
did okay, this card right here.
Very few.
Yeah, that card is.
This card is insane in CC. We played against it a couple of times testing. If you haven't seen To Be Continued, have you seen this card?
I've not seen this. Tell me about it.
So if you're playing what's her butt here? Palladius, and you don't have To Be Continued in your deck, your deck is incorrect. You should throw it in the trash and burn it. Because this will gain you 10 health across the game.
Yeah.
Tyler? No, Jonathan had it out for 8 turns?
Yeah, on my game too.
For people just
half the game.
For people not listening, it's 0 cost instant aura 2 block with suspense, so it enters with 2 suspense counters. Each turn you remove 1 until it has none and is destroyed. The first time you'd be dealt damage each turn, prevent 1 of that damage. So imagine across 6 to 7 turns.
Okay.
Works against on each turn. So hey, if for some reason a wizard is doing something on your turn, it prevents 1 of that damage as well.
Oh, that's nasty.
The one thing I think to be mindful of is that it works very much like Channel Lightning Valley does, where it only does the first time that we dealt. So say you get hit with 4, go again, you block for 3, you take the 1. Then the second chain link, they come in for 3, you block 3, they'll flick a dagger. And if you play that, it wouldn't work on that dagger flick because you've already taken that.
The first time you would be dealt damage each. Okay, that is important to hear. And then
that's still really good because, if you're going up against Assassin, for example, if you're consistently blocking them out or something, they can't flick knives you.
Yeah.
Yep. Good way to get around that. Yeah. So To Be Continued. I thought was great.
I forgot there was a second page.
Killing me. I think that one is honestly the art is super goofy.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
The art is good.
Yeah, that might be kind of cool as a playmat.
The playmat would be sick. Looks like a D&D party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, I guess the generics are going to be something we should probably take.
Wait, is that just a Guardian instant?
Yes, aura.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're a Bravo player here. And then this one says the first card you play each turn costs 1 less. So this would probably be in your suspense aura build as well. So that way you could play your instant speed ones for 1 less. I'm just guessing. And then we have.
I think that's more of a Pleiadius thing, honestly. I don't think Aura Bravo is doing that.
Yeah. And then I like these 2 new actions. The generic ones that are right behind you. It gets +1. If you're blocking with something, you look at the top card, you may put it at the bottom, the right behind you. Comes in rainbow. So
I have a few of those in the Liath deck that I'm brewing. I like it because after activating Liath, you can just block with 2 cards. It blocks for 3 at that point because it gets the +1 from Liath and then a +1 from its own ability, and you can sort of opt 1 basically.
Oh, you know what this art kind of looks like? It looks like Garen and one other character from League of Legends, the redhead dagger lady. I don't think either of you play that, but someone will get the reference.
I don't.
Katarina. Someone will get the reference.
Gotcha. The other one, the one you brought up right here, Prime Crowd. I think that is so great thematically. I love a good buff. +4 on the next attack action card you play this turn.
Yeah,
I think that's strong. But everybody gets cheered and everybody gets booed.
Oh, that's true.
It's like someone comes in and announces the game. I think it's a huge flavor hit. Not stoked for the 2 cost on it.
Yeah, it's good in draft.
Yeah, I think it'd be good in draft for sure.
Yeah.
Even in constructed formats, if you're not too worried about the revival, just send it as long as you are playing that reviled or that that hero, go for it. So
I think
potential there.
I think there's enough +1 cost buffs that do 3. I don't know if the boo is maybe the boo is worth 1, and the +1 and the boo Or the +1 in the cheer might be worth the extra resource.
Let's see here. Are there any other common common cards to go over? I want it to be respectful of the viewers for sure.
So I guess if you care about reprints, this is a pseudo reprint, but a different name. Because it has the pay 1, you get 2 defense, which is similar to the
Iron Plate Leggings, yeah.
But we can have a different name.
I got it for Guardian cards. Shoot Your Mouth Off is a 2-card 8.
Shoot Your Mouth Off for Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Mouth Off for Guardian. For the red is a 2-card 8. That is Guardians need power like that. For the longest time, the best they've had access to is a 2-card 7.
Yeah.
It's that, pitch a blue, play Crush the Weak. Or in the rare occasions you have a Seismic Surge token and the stars align, you'll send a Chokeslam red and pitching a blue. But it's just no fluff.
Yep.
Just straight up. Exactly what it needs to be.
The only downside is if it doesn't hit, they get a confidence token, which is pretty big. Can only block with 2 non-block cards.
Depends.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we move on to the rares.
Because if they can't race you on damage, right? Like if I'm sending Zealous Belting into that, then they're only sending like 5 damage or something. Then I call that a win.
Yeah, they might not have enough to block. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think the rares have some very interesting options. They're a little light because of the super rare section as well, but
which I am really excited to see the super rare brought back, not because of like, oh hey, more cards, hooray, but apparently a guy opened up one box and pulled it was like 9 super rares and 8 Majestics. I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing! And all these
there's more super rares than rares.
Supers but I guess we'll get to those in a bit. I'll start this off looking at this page. Disarm, Disembody, and Disperse. It's very much like hook, sink, and line in High Seas, where all the art blends together.
And this one creates when this attacks, if you were cheered, create a toughness. So it's the same stat line. It's either 3 for 6 in yellow, 3 for 7 in red, or 3 for 5 in blue. When this attacks, if you cheered, create a toughness token. When it's defended with a 6 or higher, if this has 6 or more defense, when the attacking hero puts a card from their arsenal on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so when it attacks, you get a toughness. If you block, if it has more than 6 block, they tuck their arsenal. Yeah. That's not bad.
That could be super disruptive. I love that. Let's see. Comeback Kid. I've seen that one used to great effect. Because again, it's a
cheers you.
It's it's another 3-card 8.
So
wounded 2-card 8.
Wounded Bull.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. You have less life.
And then seeing the crimes that Pleiades is able to commit.
Yeah.
In limited. Sweet. Here it is. So, even though you blocked out with 2 cards, you have 1 card, you still send it with your ores popping off appropriately. 17 plus damage.
Give it plus 10. Yeah, it doesn't seem too hard.
I don't care what y'all say. Comeback Kid is an outstanding rare, and we have to be worried about severe heroes now.
Yeah, I mean it's better than Wounded Bull, right? Aside from the flexibility of using Wounded Bull in any deck, but like, because it blocks for 3.
Yeah, blocks for 3, and Wounded you get the cheer.
For 2.
It depends which one you're in it. You're either getting one of the best tokens ever, confidence, or you're getting a toughness token from the cheer. But I think in Pleiades, it's insane to get off the cheer to get that confidence token. That's pretty gross.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good rare.
Yeah, because it counts armor, right?
Yes, armor counts as one of the 2 cards you can block with.
Another rare that stood out to me was Shining Courage. One thing I asked. I've had conversations with other players. One of our locals,
card.
Killer. He says there are a lot of cards that need to be reprinted. because they're expensive and they're the best. Just make sure everyone has access to them. And I think no, I want you guys to print more cards that solve the same problem in a different way. So one of the examples, like I see this, tell me this isn't just reinforce the line.
Yeah,
It
but
is
better.
just reinforce the line, but different, because reinforce the line gives +4, whereas this one gives +3. But it cheers you, so it gives you benefit another.
And reinforce line is only attack action.
Right.
This is defending action card, so this is more options.
Yeah, it does other things for not as much, but it has that.
Yeah.
Again, it solves the same problem in a different way, and I love that they're able to provide this. It comes in. Looks like that one's just in red.
Yeah, just
it really
just like
it's really like dedicating itself to the flavor of the set.
So it's a yellow reinforce the line with a cheer. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
One of the cards I've been liking a lot is the Mocking Blow. It's disgusting.
Tell me what you like about it.
So in the new KO, if I go back to click back, nope, okay, I'm not allowed to go back. Go to the Discord messages and I will click reopen it. You can't stop me, game. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's spoilers right there. Oh, it's more spoilers.
I used to do
we're getting there.
He might help you out.
Live right here we go. All right. So underhand cheat here. If he's great in vigor token, so this realistically costs 2 to 3. It says your next attack is base 6, and then you're swinging in for. I assume you have more life because you're somehow swinging. Yeah. So you make it base 6, and you boo somehow. This gets +4. Its new base is bare minimum. You're swinging for 10 if you booed this turn, and it's a 0 attack. So you can easily
0 for 10. That's crazy.
You somehow had a vigor token, paid a blue, so it's a 3 for 10. In KO.
If you have if you're making agilities as well, so you make an agility 2 for that's 0 for 10. No, that's you have to use the ability, so you pay 3, right?
More than likely 3. It does cost 4 base, but you probably had a vigor token.
No, I mean KO's ability.
KO's ability is 4, but I'm saying you're more than likely had.
Oh yeah, I got you.
More than likely had a vigor token pop, so that's why I'm saying for 3.
Oh yeah, I got you. Okay. I'm not sure how that would work, but I feel it's not out of the realm of possibility to stick an agility on there and then follow it up with another big attack.
Yeah, regular brute attack.
Yeah. With the one Tyler was just mentioning before that he was hyped about the 6 go again.
Yeah. Just swing at them.
Oh, gross. So 0 for 10, 6 go again, and then maybe even follow that up with a claw or something.
Yeah, it's not as good in what's Lyeth because he gets cut. Doesn't get cut, but he's just doesn't have as much pumping. It's probably going to be good once we figure out the deck mechanics. But just in general, I think this is a very cool way to get around stuff by having a base 1 and then a big pump.
Mocking Blow, I'll have to look at more work. I'll look at more, right?
What was that?
It's a brute assassin. It's like if it'll be like playing Azuri. Oh, this one card, blue isolate for 1. Oh, is he going to switch out with a Command and Conquer, or is it going to go again if I overblock? What does this look like? So I think that is huge flavor one. I think it's a killer card. And even then, not a fan of the clowns personally, but it's just a huge flavor win. I think
it's the Rakdos clowns.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
From Magic.
Yeah, I see that.
There's a little magic flavor.
Yeah. Someone here, I think, are really good in limited spew obscenities and offensive behavior. Not only do I relate to these cards, but I think that they turn on your armor. As long as you can get the hit. I mean, you're really going to waste a block on 2 damage. If the time where they just take it, sweet. You know what they're saving up for is going to be negated by those boots or that chest plate or whatever that armor piece is that you would be using. Otherwise, you're guaranteeing those to be effective.
I like this in Plady still. It's still it's a 0 for 3. They're like, okay, cool. Do you want to block my 0 for 3? If I have one might.
Pladies or in Lyeth?
I think you meant Lyeth.
I meant Lyeth, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's like, oh, do you want me to? You're gonna take 3? It's just measly 3. It's only had 1 might on it, and you get that confidence. And then next turn you hit them with the sadistic scowl, in that they can't block. Or cheap shot. I killed somebody with a cheap shot in a test.
Tell me about this card. I am not a believer. Talk to me about this card.
So if I can play around it correctly, and boo, it's really fun. So what's that brute card where you block and take damage? Block.
That's take damage.
Oh, you're
Reckless Swing?
Reckless Swing.
Yeah, Reckless Swing.
Oh, yeah, the defense reaction. Yeah.
So you just activate Pleiades' ability really low when they're really low in life, and you just say, "Hey, you swung out. You have no more cards in hand. Here's just your die on two."
You mean Lyeth?
Lyeth, whatever. Pleiades is Pleiades is just put some dark makeup on her and she's reviled. Lyeth.
There you go.
Yeah, Lyeth.
I'd buy it.
They swing out. It's like, oh, cool. This is my turn. I blocked last turn. Here's my 2 card, whatever. And you're like, okay, cool. Ability hit you for 2.
No,
it's literally, it is just a little cheap shot. It is definitely something you want to keep late game. Just pitch stack it essentially if you can. And it's not,
actually, that.
Don't use it until late, because I tried using it in the early game. They're like, okay, I take 2, I keep my card, whatever. But in that late game, you're like 10 health. Like, oh, do you want to take 2?
Or wait till they have an empty hand.
Yeah, or wait till empty.
Depending on what plus on this turn. Actually, with Lyeth, you're just paying 2 and the crowd instantly boos you. I mean, you have to be untapped, but regardless, that's.
And then play as an instant.
I think that's awesome. Okay, I'm coming around to that.
It's like another one of those situations, like you were saying earlier, where it's like, is he going to use Lyeth's ability to? Well, no, it just works together, right? So you can just like block efficiently, and on top of that, cheap shot.
Gotcha. You could use it on your own turn too after they're done blocking. Like, hey, do you want to keep that last card or take 2? Because you play certain cards, like as you played Mocking Blow, and you had some mites pop, so you're swinging for 8. They're like, I don't want to take 8. I got a shite hand. I'll block 6 in an armor. Okay, cool. Of your 2 card hand, you want to take another 2? I think it's one of the more fun rares.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about. The Strongest Survive. That's the.
Oh.
You know what? We'll talk about that one. There's another one I saw I wanted to chat about, but I think if you want to talk about Strongest Survive, I think it's great. There are some heroes this card is going to be incredibly effective against. It can do great against warriors. It's going to do great against most assassins. They're going to block us. Like, well, shoot, I'm not going to show you my 3 damage card. I'm going to they're going to have the block out effect appropriately, and they don't always have the best armor. There's just so many classes that get folded by this card. I think it's a great rare, and even it blocks 3.
Yep.
My brother in Christ, it blocks 3.
Brutes are getting block 3s. You need a brute block 4.
Oh my god.
And even in a yellow,
3
damage, 6 power.
Small downside.
Brutes have a lot of good yellow blocks, don't they?
Yeah, they're doing real good, man. I think even then in blues, I can see me running this in KO because it's gonna have the 6 power if it's in any other zone, and it's awkward to block too. They block one. Well, sweet. You need to reveal a card. So either A, I know what's going on next turn, or B, you have to discard it because it's a 1 damage, assassin, cheap assassin attack or something like that. I think that another thing this card is, not only does it give you the disruption, but the information you get on your opponent's hand. If they decide they really want to block it, they have something that's very, very important to them. Or if they don't block it, and for this, you get to potentially play around what they have coming next. So I think this card is a mind game, and I think it is a great inclusion to the Brute's arsenal. So yeah, 10 out of 10, great card, love it.
Oh, this is cool rare in the Guardian. This is good. It's only a 2 black though. Fulbra. If you control an aura with suspense, create a confidence token. So you block right before your suspense token, your suspense aura pops. Then you have a confidence on the buff.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Only 2 black, but
there's a card here I wanted to talk about. While it's not a brute card, it is a reviled card. I want to give you guys some insight. Sadistic Scowl.
Sadistic Scowl. Yes, this is a good.
Scowl, yes.
It looks cool.
So let's just talk about straight up value with this one first. So it's a 3-cost reviled action. Your next attack this turn gains +5. Not next brute attack, not next guardian attack, not next reviled. Next attack, period. So it could be a weapon, right?
Yeah.
And then, so it's a 2-card. You get a pump. You get a pump from 5, and you intimidate a hero. So that's basically a 2-card 8 again. Because any card that you see, you got to potentially call it 3 value.
Half the reviled cards cost 0 as well. So.
So this card is a 2-card 8, and for that being a pump, and with it being a pump for 5, makes it really, really, really hard to hit, or hard to block. But I do want to give you guys some insight. As a judge, I found this out when I was judging at US Nats. A lot of judges, they hate having to explain certain mechanics. I remember the first time I had to explain Spectra to a new player, and it made me realize, I am never going to play Prism again at an armory. It's not going. That is so unfair to the new guy having to explain. Yes, not only did I just steal your entire return, it's mine now.
That happened. That happened to me when we went to Ontario. This guy, he's like, oh yeah, I'm new. I've only been playing like a week, and I was just like, oh, I'm sitting down with Prism. I'm just like, oh man, okay, well, maybe he'll do better than we think. It's an Aurora Armory deck that he just cracked open, and he was like, I'm just playing the Armory deck, and I'm just like, okay, and then I Arclight Sentinel at some point. And then he misses like Tunic triggers. I felt so bad. I was just like, oh man, I'm sorry.
No, you got to learn on those Tunic triggers. I've learned.
For sure. The point I wanted to make with this one, with Sadistic Scowl, that when it comes to a mechanic that judges hate, I think they say it's the one keyword in the game that is actually broken. It isn't Spectra. It's Intimidate. And the reason why they say that, why it's broken, is that because when it does not work, it is nigh impossible to run back. There's no rule in the judge handbook to run back a missed intimidate trigger.
Yeah, because it's random, right?
Yeah, because it's random. But thing is, usually the initial trigger is caught, right? But it's when it has to come back from banished to hand. That is forgotten pretty often.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, is this a card I would have arsenal? Is it a card I would have blocked with? Or at that point, well, whose responsibility is it? Is it Tyler or Nick who's responsible to get that card back to their hand? And me as Tyler, I'm not going to tell my opponent, put the card back in your hand. That's not my job to play their deck. It was my trigger. So again, there's no rule there. There might be.
I could see you making a ruling if you read Intimidate, the last portion of the line, and it says return it to their hand. From my point of view, the one who played this card is responsible for returning the card to their hand. This says return it there to their hand, implying that you're the one doing it.
I agree with that.
I see it as well, and there's been and thing is, over the 5 coming up on 6 years of this game's life, there has not been I guess they've never written this down. They've never okay, let's just solve this and fix it.
Insert done that. Here.
So a lot of times when you have these messed up intimidate triggers, like say for example, I intimidate, do a thing, draw up, you forget that card in there. The next turn happens, you have a card in arsenal and 4 cards in hand. You go, oh, I have this 1 card here. What happens now? Does your opponent look at your hand, put one at the bottom? Are you shit out of luck? It could be unfair because again, it was up to the other player because they didn't say something.
Right.
So every time there's one of these issues, a head judge is called almost every single time because they don't want that to be on the floor judge or whatever arsenal judge is going on at that time.
When I get intimidated, I usually put a dice on my deck.
Intimidate is a fun mechanic, a great card, but it does intimidate judges sometimes, knowing like, oh shit,
just be careful out there.
Be careful out there. Anyway, thank you for letting me take the microphone for a minute on Sadistic Scowl.
Unless there's
Steel weapon. Tell me that's not just lunging press with extra steps.
You get the boo.
You get the boo.
But essentially, yes, it's slightly different because it's an instant, so you get around playing. If something says, "Oh, you can't play reactions" or something. I don't know why that would. What card on your own?
it's better than, well, I think it's situationally better than lunging press because you get so you're getting a benefit from the boo. So that's already giving you more than lunging press would.
And you can play at the
vigor tokens and might tokens and all that.
Yeah, you can play it at the end
because it gives you +1 and then whatever boo gives you.
Yeah, you play at the end of their step, get your boo trigger, so vigor or might, and then you get an additional +1 on the attack as well. You just don't have block value, so it's a good arsenal.
Yeah. Well, neither does does lunging press?
It's attack reaction. I assume it has
attack action blocks 2 +1
lunge.
Attack. Yeah,
that's ling.
There's another brute card I saw in here. I thought was
it blocks 2.
I saw it. I'm like, there's some potential here. Visit the Boneyard. It's in the rares.
Oh,
visit the Boneyard.
I think it's pretty cool.
Put a card with 6 more power from your graveyard on top
like
of your
a
deck.
vigor token.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It is not a Leviathan card. I'll tell you that right now.
It's the exact opposite.
Those cards in my graveyard is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to commit here.
I don't think she got any love
when it lines up with like a wild ride. You want to guarantee you hit that. Beast Within. You've already done this. Basically, basically becomes 3 copies of the same of the card you want to have, or you want to guarantee
doesn't that
swing big, right? What's that?
Doesn't that work like so? If you cast bones, doesn't that work well with cast bones?
It can.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, that's how you want to go about it, yeah.
Because like if you have one non-attack, you just put that at the bottom, and then you put an attack on top of your pile.
Yep. If I were to run this in any brute, I could see it being kind of cute in Tough Nut.
It is a blue for him to pitch.
It is a blue to pitch. You can't pitch it for rock, unfortunately, because it's not how rock works. But it's to guarantee that I'm gonna make sure I can put that wrecker rock back on top, so I can do the thing that I want to do, or potentially with Reinar, because one thing he's did a really good job of, because I've seen some Reinar decks utilize Dig Up Dinner to get those good cards out of graveyard back into the deck to help fight against fatigue.
It's a mini remembrance in blue. You get 1 card and it's guaranteed on top.
I guess it could also be like a sideboard for like Victor, right, or something. Like if they're about to clash.
Yeah, that's possible.
Just put your biggest attack in there
on top.
Get that swing bigs. You can get
maybe that's not the best thing to do though.
Oh, you can put your biggest attack. 6 or higher.
6 or higher. Okay.
With a nice big pool, we're going to go over some of these new super rares and majestics here in a minute. I don't see myself running it, but I thought it was an interesting inclusion. Plus, the art is kick-ass, so it's got my win there.
Oh yeah.
I do have a generic in the rares, unless Sam, there's something else you want to talk about. There's one last card I wanted to gush about.
Oh, I'm just rolling with it, so I'm ready to move on whenever y'all are.
Look tough.
Look tough.
Look tough.
Look tough.
It's a
Sam,
3
what do you about that card?
It looks like a bunch of goblins in a suit.
Yep. It is 4 goblins in a trench coat.
I think it's
there
5.
Yeah, that's yeah. I was trying to remember what the meme was.
I think there's 5 in here because there's 1 here, 1 here, legs, center. He's clear. There's no way this guy's this tall for a goblin. There's one on top of the shoulders, so it's 5 goblins in a trench coat.
1, 2, 3, potentially. But when I saw this, it is a 3-block, 8-power popper. I think Prism's done for. Prism's done for, dude.
There is There's a Kano list where its whole sideboard is just 7+ power attacks, and you just play Waning Moon as the main list.
Yeah, as generic. Oof. Okay, yeah. Look tough seems pretty good.
This makes that Kano list because it's an 8 power. You're like, I don't care. You can shrink it once. You can shrink it twice.
Even if it's still got 7 in generic, it still blocks for 3 on. Like the floor on that card is really high, and the utility on that is good. Plus, the art is really funny. So
5-card goblin.
It's got that going for it. I think that this is the inclusion of this card is an outstanding utility for a lot of heroes. When at least on the defensive.
Yeah, I think that Prism can play around it because if you Celestial Reprimand, right? That's -2, whatever. But like then you can knowing that this card exists, right? So
I can't spell shit.
I'd probably wait to use my Halo to fetch for that Figment that gives -1, so that's -3. So
Okay.
you can play around it, but you demand they use their Halo.
Yeah, the 6 power poppers is just not enough anymore.
No.
Herald of Triumph is a card that exists, and Prism players are going to continue to use all 9 of them for forever. Look tough gives you just that extra little push over the top. Like if you want to break your Halo, you really gotta want it. You really gotta want that happen. So yeah.
Okay, I think
there are a bunch of great ones.
I think this is where the spice is.
Yeah.
And the super rares.
Go figure.
Yeah, you know what? You take the lead on this one. There is when I saw a lot of these, I saw the super rare. Like, why specifically the super rare? Just for this set, a lot of these cards are really just great for this set. They're not good enough to be majestics, but they're way better than rares. So I'll let you take the lead. There's a few I want to see. I'm sure you know the one I'm going to gush about.
I'm skipping over the charms. I assume everybody's looked at all the charms by now. I'll throw them up on the screen real quick. I think they're mostly all playable in their deck. Layer's charm, I'm hit or miss on right now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, so when it first came out, I was like, oh, this is kind of crazy because you can like have big powered attacks in your deck and then like make them big again. But after like brewing with Lyeth and like seeing what you were brewing too, spoilers if whatever, but
I think most of us are similar right now.
But I'm just like, it's just not doing much.
The best you're doing is booing and stealing a vigor token.
Yeah. I guess if I think it'd be okay sideboard. Like I can see situations where like demanding your opponent lose their ability or discard a card would be good.
It's just most of the time when I've tried using it as get rid of their hero ability, I've already either missed the opportunity or they are activating their hero ability as a first option for priority on me.
Right.
Like Tough Nut. Let's say you're activating Tough Nut as your first action or first thing in the turn. Well, he's already done it. Sure, he might cheer, but I don't want to just toss a card for him to get rid of cheer.
I'm trying to think because I'm like, okay, because I've also played Prism quite a bit. So I'm like, is this a card that I would hate to see as Prism a little bit?
I can see it, yeah. I can see it
because either I can't go 3 wide or I can't get a Figment.
Yeah, you could discard a card.
Yeah, but then I have the less. I can't go 3 wide. I don't think.
Yeah, it depends if you're blocking or not too. But I think the spiciest super rare, where is it at? That I thought was like, oh, that's a nice card. But where is it? I think it's 2 steps ahead. So the reason I think this is a spicy card is you're like, oh, I gotta wait 2 turns. It's like, yeah, but you can just set a card in Arsenal and block efficiently for this. You get 3 mites in the confidence. I want it to be good.
I think it is.
You get the biggest part is that confidence token. And the 3 mites are going to be good because you're going to get at least 2 and more. So you'll have 5 in the confidence plus whatever else you got going on. So plus 5 to your attacks. It's an 8 dominate essentially. But we don't have that many
you can even do it after you attack, right? Because at least with some Lyeth decks, I see people doing like trot along and stuff and to get go again. So you throw out an attack and then you just play 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, I just wish we had some more relevant on hits that the confidence would be important for. But I think it's a flavor word wise, it's great, and then art wise, mechanically, I think it's really good for the super rares. Anybody else have a super rare of choice?
I got a fistful. Yeah, how much time do I got?
We got some change.
Let's start at the very, very tip top. Jaws of Victory.
Jaws of Victory.
Ooh, yeah.
This attacks a hero. If you have less life than them, the crowd cheers you. If you've been cheered this turn, this gains go again.
2 for 6
2 cost, 6 power at 3 block. It's another 6 damage go again. And very playable in our boy, Tough Nut. I think this card is not only is it's really cool. I mean, literally putting his head into the jaws of whatever this giant monstrosity is he's fighting. I think that is just an outstanding card. While Elias did say earlier, a lot of these are really great for this set. I think this is one that is absolutely going to be an inclusion in Tough Nut decks. Outside.
getting that second swing, and if you have somehow 5 resources, you can go 6 into rock.
Mm-hmm.
So you play this, and then you do Tough Nuts ability because you have 3 cards. So you pitch to this, you'll float 1 because it's probably a blue, and then you do Tough Nuts ability, and then you send rock. So you got 2 card 13 essentially.
There's it's an outstanding tool for Tough Nut for sure. As for his charm, I like these. It's a 0 cost cheer. I'm all for getting a
you get an extra pitch. That's great.
An extra toughness token, but tough card deck, it can be another pitching it gives you more resources.
Yeah, no matter what, you're up a resource on this.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Tough Nut just loves gems.
I could see that.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Being able to put in like Heartifiendal, throw in, why not throw in?
Throw them all in. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rich is a Trouble-Donny, and then Authority of the new spoiler on the new one, but
ooh, yeah, the new gem would be really good in Tough Nut.
Yeah,
I see it.
Can't be prevented, and taxes. Woo.
Yeah. You pitch that into rock.
I'm actually excited about.
And the super rares.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got?
Cut a long story short.
Long story short, that's a revile card, right?
No, it's a guardian card.
Long story short. Oh, it's down here.
Yes.
The tower card.
So this is going in my Aura Bravo deck, for sure. Because basically emboldens, +5. Hopefully you get into another red one. I am thinking about putting in some other of the red auras, or even there's actually yellows that give +5 in this set, which is awesome. Because then I can go red embolden into one of those and basically get +10 on my next attack on my next turn. Cut a long story short, boom. Just more disruption.
On hit, discard your. So yeah, if it's greater than its basic, it's +1, 0 for 3 tower. So it has to have 13 or more power. Because what's the stipulation on Bravo's dominate?
2 power? 3 cost or greater.
3 cost. Okay, but yeah, you still get.
I guess I'm
swinging for 13 plus already. When it hits them, discard they discard their hand. I think it's the better of the tower cards.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I want to hear your insight on this. How do you feel about Tower versus Crush? Because 13 is kind of hard to get to consistent.
Okay.
In my eyes. But so Crush is
maybe not after this set.
Block until only 3 damage goes over. This is fine. I don't know. I want to hear your mindset.
Me? Are you talking to me or are you talking to Ryan?
Yeah. I want to hear from you.
God, I don't know which one I like better. Obviously, Crush is better. Really good. Crush is definitely better, but Tower I think is a really cool mechanic. Just because I don't know, it feels like there's a clear-cut goal that you can accomplish, but yeah, I don't know. Crush is definitely better. Cut a long story short is just going to be good disruption because even if I can't give it dominate, I'm demanding either they block with most, if not all, of their hand to save it, or just lose it anyways by taking it. So yeah, I think it's cut a long story short. It's going to be pretty nuts.
I think that one's going to be awesome as well. There was cut a long story short. What was the other good guardian attack? The knees I thought was really cool in for a mill strategy. It's not going to be used in Victor, which is the guardian I played, because I'm not going to be able to buff it up that much. But I think that is still a card.
Unfortunately, I don't think the tower cards are going to be good in traditional guardian decks at all, because you can't get that hot. You just can't get to 13.
No, I don't know. I've seen Pleiades do some pretty mean things. You keep those suspense counters stacked up.
I guess traditional Bravo decks is what I'm pointing out.
Yeah. What's another one here? Another card. Renounce Violence and its counterpart Rip Up Their Virtues. Destroy 3, create 3. Destroy, and for one you destroy Might, get Toughness. Other one is destroy Toughness, create Might. The art on Renounce Violence I think is really cool. I know, it looks like a Death Knight, just helmet, sword down, laying down. Look, he's next to some bunnies. Like he's done with it.
Renounce violence.
It's near the top. I think it's second or third row. Second row. Renounce violence.
All the way down here.
There it is. Yep, that one. I love it because I think it's a bunny off to his right. One art's great, but a single blue being a situational 6-point swing, buddy, that is so strong.
It's a better scour because you get something out of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. So there's that. Then there is rip up the virtues of the opposite. That art seems fine, but I don't know. I think
I didn't even look at it yet. Right through. It's a limited card for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what else there was. Tear down the idols. That is another super rare I thought was really good. In limited specifically.
Limited. It's on the discard a card, yeah. It also intimidates, so it makes it easier to get the hit.
Yeah.
I like the art. I like how there's a lot of diverse art styles in here.
Yeah.
You see Challenge the Alpha?
Challenge the Alpha. That's a super rare, no?
Yeah.
Yes. Challenge the Alpha. I want to hear from you guys if this card's playable or not, because I have an answer, but I want to hear from y'all.
In limited, when this attacks a brute hero, it gets +2. When it hits
I think it's only playable if your meta has like brute players.
Your brute dot. Yeah, I think if the pod you in, like if you're drafting like, oh, it's heavy brute, and you just happen to be one of those heavy brute, it's good. I think it's 3 for 6. If it hits, it's great. If it's not, I think it's not. It's a mid.
The thing it hits, it still costs you 2 life at the cost of them. I know the way I read this is like.
Oh wait, you lose the 2 life. Never mind. This card sucks. I thought they discarded a card and took 2 more damage.
Yeah, there are some cards that,
but
maybe in the future, if there's a brute that says, "Oh, they do something with loss of life. If you lose life, you get some benefit."
Yeah,
that might be there.
Maybe,
but
Shadow Brute
in limited, I think this might be good.
Elaborate. I want to hear more.
I mean, it's yellow. It comes in for 8 if you're facing off against another brute. Yeah, you lose 2 life, but you also rob them of a card.
Yeah, think about it. If you had a card that said, pay 2 life, opponent discards a card.
I get
like you'd probably play that card, right?
Cole's played, and some people take 2 damage from that.
And itself is like again, it comes in for 8 potentially. On a yellow, still blocks 3.
The way I see this is a card that is like, brutes don't need brute hate. And there's no way I'm going to play this outside of limited. That card is
stop brute on brute crime.
It is, it is not okay. Speaking of brute crimes, Song of Sinew. Oh my god!
I was about to ask him, like, this is better than Cast Bones, right?
Explain yourself.
Because Cast Bones is what, 5 cards, right? Let me find Cast Bones real quick.
Yeah, Cast Bones, you reveal the top 6 cards of your deck.
Top 6. So you lose out on 2, and the agility for go again. So I think if Sam would tell you this, when I was first learning the game, I complained so much because I was practicing Yoji for the team blitz. Like, I hate having one action point, and my action point means nothing. So having go again is huge to me.
Yep. This card is a few things. One, I like this over Cast Bones because it has 2 words on it that make me very happy. Go again.
Yes.
It lets me I can draw Cast Bones in a hand with Blood Rush Bellow and curse the gods. But I can draw Blood Rush Bellow with all the cards and then have that card, and I can be happy knowing, cool, I'm going to play that first, look at the next 4 cards, put them back in the order that I want, so I can guarantee that I draw those 2 cards, and then I have that that third card is the Beast Within, or whatever, or I know it's going to be another whatever that might be. I think this card is absolutely incredible. This is a card that I think is going to send KO over the top. Is to where he is not going to be playable for much longer anymore. Our Mandible Claw is on. Kiss him goodbye. So Song of Sinew, I think, is absolutely superb. Being able to put that Beast Within on top, or just whatever is going to come next. I think is killer.
Right.
Another brute card I saw. I got like 3 or 4 more cards I want to talk about. I'll be here all night.
Okay, I think I can give you maybe one more because we're already at an hour and we still got the
round.
Marvels. You can name them off if you want.
Smashing Ground. It is always going to have +6, and this will demand 2. So Smashing Ground, absolutely superb. That is going to be an automatic inclusion into just any brute deck going forward. Absolutely incredible. Another one that's
blue
awesome
6, yeah.
Is Unwavering Resolve. It's a generic. I think this is my favorite card out of all the super rares.
I love the art.
Brute, the art on it is absolutely incredible. And secondly, one of my other favorite cards in the game is Last Ditch Effort. And these two kind of do that same.
Oh, you can play cards in your deck. Fatigue decks are just getting better cards.
Yes, it is a play style that that I think is there's still more to be explored. Instead of just gain life and block out, there's something else going on there. Last Ditch Effort. It's a blue version of that card.
Yeah. So this is a 3 for 4, 3 for 6. So it's already buffed, but it's not a blue, so it makes it harder to pitch and less block. But it gets go again, so you can go Unwavering if you have these 2 cards together and 2 more blues. You can go Unresolve. Their block is like, oh, I'm gonna die at 10. Okay. Well, Last Ditch Effort. Got you again.
Yeah, there's a lot to do with. There's a lot of potential with these 2 cards. I think they're great. So,
I can make a fatigue deck
that's
for
really
sure.
Good, actually.
And honorable mention: Turn Heads has beautiful art. I think that is
Turn Heads.
That is a beautiful card.
Yes, whoever this character is stunning because I think they're also in.
We call her mommy.
She looks like she looks like a warrior. So that's I've noticed that this is Heavy Hitters 2 without the warrior.
Not Dorinthia, right? That's not Dorinthia.
No, it's not. She's too young looking. Like if we look at
her hair's too curly too.
My keyboard's too sensitive.
Also, just looks different. Oh yeah.
Fuck my typing. They didn't want to show me heroes. That's not her. Here's a young Dorinthia, straight hair, curls.
Yeah.
Did I pass the hero art? Oh yeah, and then she's got more whitish style hair.
Yeah.
Is that her on that art?
Oh, Beat of the Iron Song.
I guess it must be, right? It's her special station.
Oh, and then Chorus of the Iron Song, gold and yellow straight. Right. A little curly, but I like there's a few cards that we've looked at where this character's in the art. Like, so it's like, oh, we didn't want to make a warrior, but we're going to show off a warrior in a lot of the cards. Like in one of the rares and commons, the ones that I said, oh, these stand out art-wise. Like she's here again, art-wise. So she's a prominent character amongst the art, but she's not in the set.
Right.
Like, see if there's a Majestic with her on it or not. No, it doesn't look like it. We do have the... Well, we got Majestics moving on, unless someone really wanted to talk about another.
Nope, that was it. Thank you for letting me shoot off those last ones. So,
that's not the
There
set.
are other great super rares I'd love to talk about. Truth or Trickery is funny, but no. Let's move on to Majestics. Kicking this to the very tip top. You know what? I've talked a lot. I'm going to continue to talk because it's a brute card. Good-natured Brutality.
Yeah.
It is a yellow 2-cost 6 power 0 defense card. When this defends, if you have no cards in your hand, it gets +6 defense.
Oh my goodness!
And the crowd cheers you.
Another good yellow block.
Is she the only M hero?
No, she. They're all basic. Which actually, that is something I wanted to talk about. They gave her a Majestic thing because it's in the Armory deck, but all of them are basics. I love what they've done now with High Seas and Super Slam. I hope they continue this going forward, where the hero, or the adult cards, the constructed hero art cards are no longer Majestics. It absolutely kills me when I crack open a pack and that Majestic that I need to hit, I want it to be something good, is a damn hero token.
Yeah, I forgot they're coming. Yeah,
miss me with that. Yeah. Anyway, Good-natured Brutality is I think that is a phenomenal card. This alongside Thick Hide Hunter, this is going to stop so many huge attacks coming your way. Thick Hide Hunter is a card that was really, that was Rosetta, I believe.
Yeah. No, it says Hunted.
Hunted. Yep, it's hunted. It is a 6 power, 2 cost, 6 power, 6 defense card. But when you block or attack with it, you have to discard a card at random.
So you just block with these two, block 12.
With both of them, and boom, you block 12 damage. That is so
you might have to against some of these heroes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think that is just an auto include. I think it's a great card. Let's see. Cries of Encore, Guardian player, Fam. What do you think about this card?
Cries of Encore. Let's see. When it attacks, shoots you. Okay. Oh, really good. Really good.
Play an Aura of Suspense from your graveyard this turn. Doesn't have to. It does have to hit, but that's just a 7, hard to block. It's again a 2 card.
And it's gonna hit because you're making a lot of confidence tokens.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
Hopefully, you're making consistent confidence tokens. So it will most likely hit, and you can just get back like the common we mentioned earlier, where it's the first thing that would deal you damage, reduce it by 1, whatever it's called, whatever it is, prevent 1 damage, right? Yeah. So that can just stick around even longer. You could get back the or that draws you a card, or any pump, any of the pump ones. So I think it's really good.
Cries of Encore. It looks like the cover of a metal album, like standing on the head of a defeated dragon. I think that's pretty. Or how that is. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, if you zoom in a little bit on the art, you could probably make it one.
Right. Yep. Next card I see on here is Crowd Goes Wild. 3 cost, 6 power, 3 block, revered action card. It has Tough Nut on it, but either Pleiades or Tough Nut could use it. If you've been cheered this turn, this costs 3 less to play.
That's pretty good. A 0 for 6?
That is 0 for 6. 0 for 6. Wow.
It's good. But also, like, you'd have to, like... So I guess the only point of making it, like, cost 0 would be either, like, being able to give it go again somehow, or... what are we doing with that?
Let's say you have this and Charm in your hand. Charm's a yellow card. So you can activate Charm, cheer yourself, then you can swing this. So it's still 2 cards.
I see.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, even then, say you tap your hero and it's a red that comes on the top, but it's a 7 power card. Oh, cool! I tap a resource. I can see what's at the bottom of my deck, and which is the card you just pitched.
I'm gonna
send that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause real quick on the recording.
Yep.
1 second.
Wait for a quick second. I'm gonna get snack.
All right, I have returned.
Tyler's getting a snack.
Oh, I'll push pause again. Now we have returned. I'm chewing on some food.
Man's got to eat.
All right. So before, when we were taking that short break, Tyler was asking me what I thought about No Hero Stands Alone. I think it's good.
It's a 3 for 6.
If I'm understanding it correctly.
When this is in any zone and you control. Toughness, +3. So yeah, from Arsenal it's just a block 3. And then when
it's a yellow block 6 if you're Victor, right? Because no, you're not Victor because this is revered. What am I talking about? Where would you play this? I guess Lyeth could tech. No, it can't.
Nope.
Reviled. What am I doing? I don't know what cards are. I'm like, where would this work? I guess Tough Nut is the only thing that would want this, maybe. But you're not clashing. Wait, when this defends, clash. I guess you are clashing. So it clashes itself. Oh, interesting. So so in this situation, a brute would be able to clash.
Correct. Yeah, that's why I saw this. Oh, I think Pleiades runs way too many auras for this to be viable with her. I definitely see this being a Tough Nut card.
Yeah, it's 100% Tough Nut because, like, you can also, with that other card, the Boneyard one, you can put a 6 power thing on top of your deck when you clash.
Yeah, that's a hit. Awesome. I like it. Ooh, here's one. Outside Interference next on there. 3 cost. 6 power blue. What's that? A 6 power blue in Brute? My prayers have been answered. Oh, it's reviled only though. Damn shame. But
if only.
Yeah, right. This is instant. Discard this. You may reveal a reviled attack action card from your inventory and put it in your hand.
That's crazy.
That is so unique to this class, being able to pull cards from the outside of the game and bring it in. I think it's neat. Let's hear from you, Ryan. Why don't you like this card?
That's good. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Unless you want to play so there's two versions. It's either sucks or it is your best card in the deck.
Yeah, because it can be whatever card you need it to be, right?
So for for those who've played in Magic the Gathering, the closest equivalent would be Wish. The red card Wish. So I played Storm. No thought behind that, obviously. So Wish would be a card where it's similar. You search your inventory. So you're playing. Let's say there's certain cards you don't want to get. You want to have at a certain time in the game. So let's say you really wanted a Leave the Hanging. So you're going to play 2 of in your deck, and you would keep 1 in your arsenal, or not your arsenal, your inventory, because it's only reviled. So you have to have these reviled tags. So if they're
actually, no, this is Brute card. It's only a legal Brute.
Okay, you know what I meant, but this was just the nearest reviled card. So let's say Bully Tactics then, so you could actually play it. Mm-hmm. You can only search a reviled card. Now, I haven't seen a reviled card I would want to run 2 of in my deck and save 1 in my inventory. I would either want to play 3 of or none at all.
Wait, let me see. I gotta look at some reviled cards really quick.
Because like Bully Tactics, I wouldn't want to run a 2 of and save it for a rainy day. Maybe Fix the Match might be one of those where I would like to save for a rainy day, where I have a setup for it, because clashing with this could be either really good or really bad, like you experienced, Sam, where you put Heart of Fendal on the top of your deck, and I didn't know what you put up there, but I blocked 4 cards.
To be fair, I was stupid. Don't do that. For those out there, don't do that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I haven't seen a card I want to run 2 of.
Right. Okay, I see it. There's like I think of as it could give you like, say, since we sideboard before the game starts. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going up against let's say Dorinthia across the table. Great. Can't wait to play against Dorinthia and her Dawnblade, or maybe she's running hatchets. No, she's running Decimator Axe. Damn it, I hate this game so much. With outside interference, because you didn't sideboard some of these other cards in. Oh, I know something that's going to really disrupt her. I'm going to bring something in that's going to allow me to intimidate a bunch of times to where she can't block as effectively. Right? So
you could also get Sadistic Scowl.
Right? Another one. So this is, even then, Sadistic Scowl. Why would you not want that in your deck? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have too many reds.
Yeah, but then your deck building, you're already shafted yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so. It'd be very good. It's a very good limited card, but with 0 block, I haven't seen.
The old switcheroo. You can get the old switcheroo.
Is that another M, or is that just?
You make your opponent discard a card.
Ooh.
It's a super rare.
Okay, so
is it an action card?
It's an attack action card with discard. Next time you would clash, so I guess it's a little situational. So this is something you'd want.
Oh wait, that works with the yellow one. The one we were just talking about, where a brute could clash.
No hero stands alone. Okay,
but those are 2 different class. Those are revered though.
Oh, they're revered. You're right.
Yeah, we're mixing. I'm mixing up hero names. You're mixing up talents. So
what you guys are thinking about? Leave Them Hanging. That's the next card I'm seeing here.
I love that card. That card is good.
It's good. Tell me what's so good about it. It looks silly to me. I don't like it.
You instant speed Intimidate.
I think if it costs 2, I would play it. I think I might run 2 in the main board just because I don't want to see the 3rd. I don't like the delay.
I mean, I don't think I have to say anything else. You're just instant speed Intimidate.
I haven't seen the Intimidate being
later on. You get +4. It's just good.
I think late game it's good. I think early game it doesn't matter as much.
No.
But I think it's a good card.
The disruption. Guardian's getting some disruption, I think, is outside of just hitting. I think it's really helpful.
I think once the deck is solidified. I think once the deck is solidified,
this
will be a good card.
Flush bag, kinda.
Yeah.
You can play it on your own turn as well.
Yep.
If you 3 cost Intimidate. I think I'm only going to run 2 in my deck. I think being at 3 costs is a little steep sometimes when you're doing the hero ability plus the Rampart Shield. And then you also
you need 2 anyways.
Depends on your list, yeah.
If you're running the Rampart Shield, you definitely need blues so you can do that plus Lioth's ability.
You can just pitch a red. Oh, and Lioth's ability, yeah. Otherwise, it's a 2-card pitch for both.
Yeah.
I think it's a good card. I'm gonna try and.
You can also wish up overturn the results.
As a card, yeah, overturn results. I've seen very good use of. I don't think we talked about it in the super rare.
Mm-hmm. No, it's rare.
Oh, so yeah, we didn't talk about it. Yeah, but if you would fail a clash revealing this instead, you win the clash and you get to get booed. Yeah, I think it's a good. If you play it with fix the match.
By proxy, I think the outside interference is also good.
All right, so
that goes to your hand though.
Convinced me. Leave him hanging is good.
I think it's a 2 of good.
Tactics? What's that all about?
So I'm gonna speak first real quick because I think I've played a little bit more games with this than Sam has.
Yes.
I don't like it. I don't think it's a very good card.
Okay, no.
So on average, it's going to be a 0-cost 7, which is good, which is a good card. But if you pay any resources into this, becomes just a, let's say, 2-card 7. Okay. It becomes a 2-card 7 on average. Because I'm going to assume you're going to have, this is base 2 in the hero that it matters. And so in KO, maybe this might be better. I'm thinking from the Guardian side that it would be played in. And the Guardian side, this is on average a 2-card 7, generic. So I'm like, could I be doing anything better than 2-card 7 here?
So I will say, like, I think it has a place if you're, because technically you could do wagering and it'd be really good for wagering.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think about wagers if you were playing, that style, which it might, honestly. Yeah, I guess if you're playing this card, you might think of the wage gold. Because that's the only one that you could play beforehand, right? Yeah, that's the only money where your mouth is. Sorry, or if you're playing Big Bop and
there's also wage gold.
Wage gold is an attack though, but I meant for this specifically.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
If you're playing money where your mouth is, yeah, I can see it. That's the only one that you can play.
Like you were saying.
Yeah, bigger than big. If you're playing the Aura style, I think if you have some reasonable on hits, otherwise it's just a.
Yeah, you'd have to be a little more grindy with some wages sprinkled in.
Mm-hmm. On turn, off turns. Like if you have a good attack, you're an on turn with your buffs. You play off turn, you block and play your auras. But I think it's depends on your build. If you're playing the what I call the shitty aggro build, where you're playing your 0 for cost, just go.
The shitty aggro build.
Because what an aggro? Because your average aggro deck sends 12 value of attack damage, right? A turn.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Yeah, and then
I mean, ideally they're like 15 plus, but they have to block.
Yes.
Yeah. So on average they're 12 to 15, let's say. So what I mean by shitty aggro, you're having a 1-card 12, 1-card 15, based off the amount of buffs and that you have on your attack. So, like, if you're playing that build, I don't think it is great because this would be the only card left in your hand, and so you can't get the Intimidate off. Because, like, in the shitty aggro build, I'm getting a bunch of mites. I send my last card is my attack, or if I have an arsenal, or I'm playing a buff, and I'm sending my 1-card 12, 1-card 15s, trying to maybe get these towers off in the Lioth. I haven't tested the brute side for KO. If this is any good, his hero ability doesn't play well into it. It's a 6, then it becomes a 0-cost 6. It'd be a 4-cost 6 or 3-cost 6.
Yeah.
Then you have to pay 6 for the Intimidate 3 as well.
Yeah.
So you're spending. Yeah.
I just don't think without on hits, it's not a good card.
Yeah.
I see you.
But I think that, like Sam said, there's a potential for it if you might be playing these wage versions.
Yeah. Tell me about Fix the Match, the next Majestic we have here.
Oh, I love that card.
Tell me what you like about it.
I mean, you get to tutor up a card to the top of your deck, which is probably going to be the what is it?
Fix the match.
Match fixing? No. What is
it? That is this card. The one we talked about, the rare card, where it says if you were to lose because you don't have to reveal the top card.
Overturn the results.
Yeah, you don't reveal what's on top. You just get to do it.
Mm-hmm. And so if they block, so I guess you're kind of wagering in a way that like almost a reverse wager. I don't know, like because you're like, are you going to block or you're not going to block? And I have to kind of anticipate: are they going to block this or are they not going to block this? So because if they're gonna block it, then I want to get overturn the results. If they're not, then I want to set up for my next turn. I'm not sure.
I like it,
but I love the art, and I think the effects are really cool.
Yeah, we got Victor in there.
Yeah,
that's where he's getting his money. He's fixing all the matches. I think it's a good card.
Ironically, he can't play it.
No, he cannot.
It's like, so I guess light bulbs are a thing that exist in Wraith. High fantasy.
No, yeah.
They have spotlight.
No. Those are just holes punched in the tent.
No, because maybe
also,
this is.
I mean, mechanologists. So who knows?
Maybe they're closer to metrics because metrics is the mechanologist area where that's the.
Yeah, where is this taking place on the map?
It's probably in between metrics and the wastelands, I assume, because there's a lot of whatever.
For Savage Lands, you mean?
Savage Lands, yeah. What I say?
Ooh, my turn.
Yeah. Reckless Stampede.
The Reckless Stampede. This is one I've talked with a few other Brute players about, and they're not sure on it. I personally think it's a win. There's a 2-cost, 7 power, 0 block attack action card. Only comes in red. When the card defends, clash with the defending hero. So when a card defends, whether it's an armor piece, it is a card from hand or a defense reaction, doesn't matter. If it defends, you clash every single time. The winner deals 1 damage to their hero. Each may put the revealed card on the top or bottom of their deck. So what this does is, okay, first off, thematically, I think it's great. Stampede's like, oh, I have this 1 card. Say at the top of my deck, I have the 7, you have the 6. Cool. I'm going to keep my 7 there because it's better. So instead of you losing that clash every single time, you can try another one. Again, to try and get something.
Based off how many cards they blocked.
All right. That's kind of cool.
Otherwise, yeah. So there's that. Another thing, a lot of people say, well, they're just not going to block because they're going to take the damage regardless, right? Or hope
take 7.
1 in a KO. It's another non-block. Unfortunately, it doesn't have go again written on it, so that can be kind of shitty. With that said, if you're in a meta where you're going up against a lot of guardians or a lot of classes that are going to play specific blocking cards or defense reactions, say a lot of Iras, a lot of Florians, Verdants, things like that, cards like this are going to be superb. That is one thing you absolutely need. With that said, if you don't have that, it's a lot of aggro, then they're not going to block it anyway. It does 2 things. One, it potentially punishes those decks that are going to try to block out. If not punished, then at least kind of give you that value you're looking for. Or if not, it's going to help you do the job of getting your opponent's life down to 0 because if they don't block, awesome. You just did a 2-card 7.
Potentially more because it's a brute attack, right? So if you're playing it in KO, you probably have 2 might tokens.
It could be coming for 8, 9, or even more.
Yeah,
that's great. Speaking of great cards, Show of Strength.
That's a good ratio.
-1 for each card, 6 or more power defending it. The way I look at this is just another swing big, and I could not be happier. I am so stoked to see this card.
You just cite it out against brutes, and you're good.
Then again, there are some things like illusionists. That breaks my heart to see. Or what's another one? Guardians. They could very easily stop this from being a thing. With that said,
2-card block.
I kind of want that. Even Ira. I imagine Ira could block with some bigger cards to stop this.
Yeah, you take their 2 6-power attacks.
Exactly.
Cool.
You're taking those big hit cards out of their deck.
Okay, yeah.
So while I say it's like swing big, sure, maybe it gives them the quicken token that they block out. Otherwise, the cards you're pulling from them are the big hit cards that you are not going to want to see coming your way from the other
all upside either way. Okay.
It's all upside. Like I don't see anything wrong with this.
And it blocks 3.
It does block 3.
What's that? It was a Jean-Claude Van Damme commercial. I think it was for like Volvo. He's doing the splits between a couple of semis. Is that? Yeah, that's what the art is. I love that. Anyway, so I've been able to gush on some of these Majestics. I want to hear from y'all about No Tall Tales. I saw that and I went, this card is the shit.
This is just another Spinal Crush. It's amazing.
Aura Bravo, so this is good.
Yes.
I think
Give
that's
me more.
I think him and Pleiades will be able to play this one. It'll be sideboard, I think, because I think they might just want Spinal Crush over this sometimes. Like you probably board this into aggro to have the second copy of Spinal Crush.
I think it's I think a lot of these 0-cost Guardian cards gives them more playstyles than I just have from Slogism right now. Sweet, I can start running Nimblism and make a quicker deck with Guardians. There's just opens up so many different playstyles. I love it.
Wage Betsy is going to be fun.
I can use Razor Reflex.
Dude, Wage Betsy, let's go.
Yeah, Wage Betsy, get Tower. You can play
yeah.
I'm gonna Wage and hit you with a non-hit.
Actually, you know what? That's pretty good. Yeah. Because she can actually give it
gives you a reason to play. Gives you a reason to play 9 copies of Big Bop and Bigger Than Big.
You know what? Because I'm actually starting to think maybe the Notal and like the other one are kind of more for Betsy.
I could see this because like you set up, you block out everything but your attack.
Or a Betsy, let's go.
Or a Betsy, yeah, and then you play your 13 power attack. You play on turn, off turn, Betsy.
It's a 1 card 13, buddy. Get out of here.
Oh yeah, so if you play the red Bop, it's already getting +5, +6, 1 from its own, so it's +6. So you're already at 9. All you need is another +4. Cool. Well, guess what?
Which
Betsy is going to give it +1 if you have the +2 already. So you're only missing +3 from something. Razor Reflex?
I mean, yeah, I don't really run the Big Bop or Taka Big Game in my Aura Bravo deck. Not to say that can't be a thing in Betsy, but it's just the fact that it doesn't have Go Again because you kind of want to stack up your auras, the big numbers together. Maybe if you stick at the end, but it's kind of hard to play those non-Go Again ones.
Oh, yeah. The non-Go Again ones are a little rough. You said you might do Mage Masters.
Yeah, I was definitely considering it.
Yeah. Next one I have seen here. In the palm of your hand, 2-cost instant aura, Suspense. When it enters or leaves the arena, draw a card. You see this bullshit?
I think it's a wizard card.
It's a wizard card.
Yeah.
Plus, you got Pleiades on it looking like a baddie. Wow, incredible. Good for her.
Yeah.
But
another cover
that card draw in Guardians, oh my gosh. One of my favorite cards. Showtime? That's sweet.
Showtime! Heck yeah.
There's so many great Guardian cards that when they leave or enter or beginning of turn, you draw, reveal one or another. Absolutely.
I love Showtime.
You can do Showtime into this with if you have 2 blues.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Which in Bravo you probably do have 2 blues. So you draw 2 cards. Granted, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Set up your turn.
Damn good. I see that definitely being a mandatory card for Pleiades. Absolutely killer. Next one, Cutting Retort.
Yeah, some
another
generics.
Really surreal art. I love this stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
Great art.
I thought this. I want to hear what you guys think about this card before I start rambling off.
I wish it either had the stipulation of take tokens off or the different names off. But I understand why they have both on there. Otherwise, it would be.
I mean, it's a 0-cost 4-power card was able to get rid of like Merciful Retribution, Spectral Shield, and Passing Mirage all at once. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it has to be tokens. But I would if they probably maybe keep tokens, but different names. Pay 3, so 3. Your attack a 3 for 4, where you destroy.
I think it's sideboard for Prism.
You just pop
or illusionists in general.
And this gets +1 for each aura destroyed. That's an important part. So actually, it'd be 3 for 7. Okay, I understand why they have the stipulation. It'll just be way better if it didn't have one of them.
Right. Right. I think it's great. There are some. I always try and look for a card that's a generic of the set. Usually, the generic Majestics is what I look for, and I want to see what card is going to be the breakout. What's the one that everybody's going to have? And
So I could see
I
people.
think that might be this next one, honestly. Overcrowded.
Oh, this is insane. And your certain decks.
Yep. 0 cost, 1 power attack, blue. Has ambush, so you can block with it from Arsenal. Those attacks are defended against +1 power and +1 defense for each different name aura among tokens in the arena. Not just yours, but theirs too.
Yeah.
So if you're playing as I don't know, Enigma,
Prism.
you could be playing as Prism, you could be playing as Chain in Living Legend. Like there's utility for somebody. Not that Chain's going to use it. Chain has his aggro gameplay. He's going to play that out.
He can give this
kind of like a better put in context. No.
In context, remind me of that one.
Defense reaction, blocks 3, blue. It can only defend an attack with 3 or less base power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the opposite of this. If it's not overcrowded, then it was down and dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use down and dirty in KO from time to time because assassins are mean and they make me throw away cards. So I'll put this in there so I can arsenal that card. I can either pop from arsenal or they send leave no witnesses. Cool. I'll block with down and dirty and put my apex bone breakers there with it. So I gain. So not only stop all the damage, I banish nothing. I also go into the next turn with a big boy with an extra might token out there.
Yeah. So down. You pop this in as well.
Yeah, overcrowded. I think is going to be a great card. Because in this, confidence, vigor, might, toughness, you get the benefit of still having your auras, and you get also the benefit from them having their auras. I mean, it will stop whatever damage.
Also bait.
Yeah,
that's bait. Okay.
Yeah,
if we want to dive into the expansion slot cards, I got a story to tell you guys about Take the Bait.
Yeah, we'll pick one each so that we don't have to go over all of them.
Oh gosh, where do I begin?
Because there's a bunch that I don't really care about.
Like this I could do a lightning round and just ramble off on these. Like,
I guess we could go. I'm surprised that these 2 Earth cards are in them.
Yeah, me too. I talked with Jonathan about that one. He's another local player, great player. He's an absolute madman with cardboard squares. And he says it's nice that these got reprinted, but I'm like, guys, it was like not even 6 months. That was Rosetta.
Like price wise.
The card is out there.
I want every card to be $1.
Plummet the value of these.
I'm not a cards player. Good. Fuck everybody else that are investors. Fuck the investors.
Right? Yeah. Well, I think about it from the sense of it's not the players, but the business. Any value that was left in Rosetta is going to be just sucked dry, and your stores that offer armories to you and product and promotional stuff and hold your ProQuest and Road to Nationals and all this cool stuff. Like they need to sell product to keep their doors open, and when you make their product worth nothing by reprinting the cards that make them worth a damn, I think it's harmful there. With that said,
I have a counter.
Really LSS's problem.
I have a counter for you. If your store has lots of Rosetta left, your store's failing.
That's fair. That's fair. You bought too much. You made a decision. Hey,
because either no one's going to your store or nobody's playing this Earth. No one's playing the Earth class in your store.
I was gonna say maybe just nobody's playing elemental classes.
Yeah, it could be.
Because if I saw that you had like a case worth of Rosetta, I'm like, just financially, I might just buy that case. Well, maybe not after these reprints, but
let's see. So just to go with it, I know you want to be mindful of time here. Hunter or hunted? I see this one. A defense reaction with contract is absolutely killer. I love it. It's a bit higher up. That one I think is great. It's better against certain heroes than others because here up against a Prism and the card on the top of their deck is you get to look at it and you go, oh, Herald of Protection. With that card, you get to rip. You get to rip that and 3 other copies out of the deck.
Yeah, so it's 4 cards total.
Exactly, and you play.
What if you get like a Figment? So.
Well, good for you. It's gone.
Well, then I guess you get my Figment.
Well, yeah.
Well, and then I'm sad still.
Silver, right?
Yeah, you still get Huntsman. So this actually made me want to build a Fatigue Huntsman, especially now with that other. What was it? The super rare.
Way to play him, honestly,
is the best way to play him.
Yeah, sure.
Now that that's a good one to build.
Yeah. Next one, Tempest Palm Gustwave. It reminds me of that meme of the guy who's like he's like crying and he's like really like sad. It looks like he's trying to urge you to do something. Like, please, bro, just one more Gustwave, bro. I swear to God, bro, Katsu's so good, bro. Please, trust
I'm
me.
good for it.
One more Gustwave, bro. Like,
I need another card that goes with Surging Strike.
Seriously,
I'm not. I think
as of right now, you could play the cards that gain names like Be Like Water or what's that? I don't know.
What the fuck is look at this?
24 Gust Waves in a deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and you said it doesn't even include the Be Like Water in here.
Retrace the Past is on there.
Yeah.
Release of second Gust Wave, Gust Wave of second wave, Tempest, Palm Gust Wave, Descending Gust Wave. Like there's 24 Gust Waves you have available.
Yeah, this can't be Gust Wave. That's why.
No, not that one. Yeah, you get what I mean. There's so many.
You go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, you got 15 Gust Waves. Absolutely. Not including the secondary colors.
Oh my
3, 6, 9, 12, another 12. So 27. 27 Gust Waves in a deck.
Oh my god.
You really need those middle Gust
Wave, bro.
You need those middle Gust Waves. You really want that Magician release combo? All right.
Oh yeah.
I think.
All right, next one. Golden Gala, Golden Heart Plate, Golden Gauntlets, Golden Bay. I got 5 awards for you. The gold is the payoff.
Yeah, the gold is the payoff.
It is.
I think these are good.
Yeah, you would be the one that knows.
Let me know what you think.
I think so I think some of them are good. Mostly because I've been brewing around with Olympia here and there. Unfortunately, it's like the most expensive deck for like the not kind of memey hero. But like apologies to all the Olympia players out there. But no, I think it's good because like it enables Olympia specialization, which you sacrifice gold to equip your armor. Guarantees you have that. So you get a 2-block, and then you later, like halfway through the game, once you get to your specialization, which you draw into because you're making a bunch of gold off your wagers, you replace your armor.
Yeah, the only downside is it's temper.
With just like whatever armor you have in your inventory. So you just fill out your inventory with armor, really good armor like Kabuto, more of the his specialization helmets. Like if you're playing against it just kind of matchup dependent, right? So like you can get armor that specifically targets a certain strategy.
Yep. I agree with it. There's a play line out there for Olympia. I don't know what it looks. Or sorry, I didn't have play line, but there's a path to victory for Olympia out there. With this, I do not know what it looks like, but it's there. I know we're gonna find it someday.
It is there. It is there.
Beat of the Iron Song. That is a card I wanted to talk about as I've recently discovered the love of Dawnblade Dorinthia.
Dawnblade Dory.
You get a modal attack reaction that I can choose multiple modes.
Epic. Perfect for Olympia, Dawnblade.
Right. I'll be right back. You guys are good to chat about the rest of the cards. I got to do something else though. You're good.
Yeah, for sure. Gotcha. I think Beat of Iron Song is absolutely incredible. It is a buff and a go again on the same exact card at 0 cost. Depending on how many counters you have on there, most of the time you're only going to have 2. Is what is you'll be able to get over it one way or another. But I absolutely freaking adore that card. I think Beat of Iron Song, that's a 3 of I'm gonna need in Rainbow Foil for sure.
Yeah, and you put you put +1 counters on it, so it's not like a one-time thing either.
Right. Yep. Actually, well, yeah, exactly. So as long as you're able to maintain the counters one way or another, yeah, it's pretty damn good.
It's go again. Cards defending can't attack. So they can't gain defense. So sorry, Florian.
Yep.
Damage can't be prevented. Sorry, Prism.
I love it. Yep.
Pretty good.
So yeah, next one was Blood Follows Blade. 0 cost attack reaction with Kasai.
Okay. Jonathan played this against me.
Yes.
It was really good.
Hot Streak for 1. Sorry, Hot Streak for 2 is a absolute. It's burned into my brain.
Yep.
Yeah, and people say, "Oh, I don't like raised gold. It's only good in the fatigue matchup for blah 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 one reason or another." And I went, "Stealth swords are awesome all the time. Why would you play them?" And now this is the perfect example, the perfect like, oh, it'll have go again, and it's gonna hit, and it's gonna make stealth swords.
Yeah.
I think it's a killer card. Next one.
Well, I don't think there's like any downside to it, right? It blocks 3, it costs 0, yellow. So when it goes in your grave, you can even use it towards Kasai's ability.
Yep. Get rid of some subpar yellows in the deck. Not subpar, but just they're there because you need yellows for Kasai's ability. Bloodfellow's Blade will replace any one of those. Adaptive Alpha Mold, a modular equipment.
I'm excited for it.
Yes, that is just so damn good.
And Teklo Vossam players probably love it too.
Oh, it's absolutely going to be a Teklo. It's mandatory. You got to have that. What else was there? Backspin Thrust. Tell me, Puffin player, how do you feel about this card?
Super hyped. Like it's gonna extend my turn so well. So like, because it untaps a cog. Anything that says untap a cog, I feel like I want to try to squeeze it in. Lubricate was kind of a dead end because it doesn't block. So more times than not, it kind of screws me over. Because I'm not making. So I can make a lot of cogs in a turn. I can make up to like 3 or 4 depending. But like when you have those dead turns, they're really dead. If you have like 1 cog and you have like a Dove's Tail in hand, it's a little sad.
Yeah.
But this kind of helps extend those turns because you can go in with your 0 for 4, tap a cog, give it go again, play this, untap that cog to give it go again, and then dovetail. If you manage to hit, which you might, if they haven't already blocked 8, they might not block your dovetail, and then you get to shoot with your gun for 2 at the end. So it's just kind of like you get 4 attacks in a turn instead of like consistently 3.
I think Backspin Thrust is an amazing inclusion. Like the card doesn't have a cost. You actually get resources for playing it. I think
it's true.
I freaking love that.
Backspin is -1 resource.
Yeah, it's so good. Tell me, Ryan, what do you think about? Tell me. We've gone from the top, talking through like what we did. All the equipment for him. They went through. We got hit the gas. Were there any cards on there you saw like, oh, I need to talk about this. This is something that stands out to me.
I think for my channel specifically, I should probably talk about the Earth card, the Gallows, and then Mage Hunter. I'll start with Mage Hunter. I talked to the Ranger players. They said this is a shit card, and I agree with them. So there's something I've noticed consistently about LSS. Is they don't know how wizards work in their game.
Oh shoot!
Tell me more.
So like, shout out to my video LSS Hates Wizards. It was a perfectly timed video where I posted like, hey, they don't know what they're doing with the deck creation, and then Kano came in second place in an event, but that's besides the point. And then they're like, oh yes, we want stack Kano, but congratulations, you now have every single piece we could possibly want for pure combo Kano. I'm like, okay, cool. That's whatever. That's your contradictory statements. And then they print this as a hate piece. I'm like, this is the least impactful hate piece I've ever seen.
Okay, I do have an opinion on this.
Go ahead.
That's right.
I think it has its place. I don't think I don't know. Okay, so I think this has its place. I know generally it's considered kind of bad, but I can see it being like good against like maybe Vincent or something, because you destroy an aura they control. They want to start with 1 rune chant, more if they can, but I generally see like leftovers of like 1 rune chant to start their turn off at least.
Okay, the bottom half.
Can play those rune gate cards.
Yeah, the bottom half of the card. Oh, I haven't even read it. Mage Hunter. Yeah. 1 for 5 red. If it's in the arsenal, instant destroy this the next time you'd be dealt damage this turn. Prevent 3 of that arcane damage. Sorry.
I think this is less wizard hate and more rune blade hate.
The on hit is rune blade hate. Yes, there's only like 1 wizard aura.
Well, I think the ability is too, because you're not like prevent the what is it?
Sure.
Would be dealt arcane damage this turn. Prevent 3 of that damage. Doesn't it carry over?
No, it's the next time you would be dealt damage this turn. It's the first time the one time instance of it. So of the next time you're going to be dealt arcane 3, if it still had scepter, yeah. I think the second half is not good. I think as a hate card is the least impactful hate card because it eats an arsenal slot.
I can see using this if I'm going against Florian because they use the channel Millennium Tree or whatever.
Yeah, that's
and that card sucks. I mean, sucks as in like I hate playing against it.
Yeah.
So if I could destroy that, please let me destroy it.
The bottom half is good. I'm talking about the top half of this card sucks.
Sure, I think the bottom half carries it. Yeah.
Yes, that's the reason it's an.
But also like channel Millennium Tree, if they have it on their turn. And I could use the ability to negate some of that damage.
Yes, I'm not saying it's a bad card, but I think it's it's not a very bad card. Like why'd they print this? I just think 90% of the people the class that are using this, their class already sucks as it is right now. They don't want to clog their arsenal with this.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough.
I saw that as utility for potentially with Living Legend. Lexi is going to have 2 arrows in Arsenal.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe I do her
Living Legend, maybe
time to get loaded, but have that one face up and ready to go in case Kano or Icelander starts to do some cheeky shit. So, with that said, I feel like there was utility there. I do agree. It is not the best hate piece I've seen. But I agree with
Assassin's got entirely,
that it's a very I think it's a very
I could see like Riptide, New Horizon Riptide, Sandscour's Great Bow or something.
Maybe
I see that.
I'll show you how it doesn't work. You play it against me.
You can peel it off the top with your Sandscour Great Bow and then either fire it to destroy their Millennium Tree or use it to prevent the damage from it.
I think it might see some play. And then
Speaking
the two
of Riptide.
Yeah, let's take the bait.
Speaking of Riptide, take the bait. I want to tell you a story about this card real quick. It's like 0 cost, 3 block, ranger action, red, so you can pitch for 1. Go again. Riptide specialization. Search your deck for a card. Any card, don't matter, just a card. Then shuffle it, put it on top of your deck. Create a bait token under your opponent's control. Go again. Show the audience what a bait token is.
It's a pretty good card.
Bait token is an outstanding card. You cannot play or activate cards that you own. I mean, you could get around it saying, "Hey, I gift my opponent all my cards, so whatever, I'll play his cards." But no, attack this, destroy, do it, attack. The only way you can continue to your turn is if you activate this.
Yeah.
Activate this. You attack your action. +1 and go again. What this does, it turns on all of Riptide's traps. So though that collapsing bridge trap he put on the top of his deck that he drew into for this, is going to hurt you so impossibly hard.
Yep.
With that said,
it turns all
these traps he can go for, or he could go for that big arrow he wants to have the next turn. It's a mind game. That's why you can search for any card. Doesn't matter.
I mean, Riptide is a master baiter.
Exactly. Right? So this, it gets in people's heads. You can basically, your opponents get afraid, and you can time walk them, and that's a sad thing to do. I hate to see it, but either time walk them or you take advantage of a good trap. A game I was playing with Victor. I was Victor. He was Riptide, and he did this. He opened up with take the bait, gave me the thing. Right? I'm like, oh no, what's gonna happen? And he put the card on the top of his deck. Then he hit me with an arrow for like, I want to say, I think it was the 6 dominate one. He sent me that. So what I did is that I blocked with my shield. Then I blocked with oh gosh, which one was it? I think it was Test of Strength. I wasn't running Test of Mind Group yet, but Test of Strength came out. Look at that, and we tied. I had a pummel at the top of my deck, and he had collapsing trap at the top of his deck.
Collapsing trap.
So I said, "Oh, I get to break a gold. I'm gonna break the gold, and I'm going to send his collapsing trap to the bottom of his deck. Then we clash again." And then, I ended up losing the clash. He made a gold, which no big deal. I don't care. But that collapsing trap he worked so hard to put at the top is now at the bottom, completely worthless. And I was able to play out the next turn with no problem at all. It was
hilarious.
Absolutely incredible. I was over the moon. I was able to play that off. Take the bait was fun. I think it's a great Riptide inclusion. Does everything he wants it to do. I just found it funny that one time that card is absolutely peak. I found the one counter for it. It was such a narrow time that it happened. It's like, holy shit, I'll never play this card again. Oh man.
Skip over Parched Terrain.
Pancake Life. What?
Yeah, it's just
a Wonder Felony of the Crown, the reprints. Fine there.
This here
What's
is
Tranquil Domain? Tell me about this.
So it's a 0 for 3 Earth or block 3 yellow, which is interesting. Go again when it enters the arena at the start of your turn and start of your action turn. Phase whatever. What the fuck? Put another aura token. No, just target aura on the bottom of its owner's deck. So you can hit Rune Chance with this. You can hit Aura Bravo with this. You can hit the other channels that they have out there.
I feel called out. Hey, that one guy who plays Aura Bravo, go screw up his plan. Go on.
Yeah, I think it's a good sideboard piece into particular matchups. Like if they have what's that Runeblade one? Where if when they attack not Deadwood Dirge, but the zero cut. No, the one cussing? Where as they attack and then it ticks down. Cussing?
No, okay. I don't play Runeblade. I don't know.
No, it's the one they play the
Malefic Incantation.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah, this one right here.
And there's another one too. There's one that does it the triggers on attack, and then there's one that triggers at the beginning of your turn.
Runeblood Incantation. That's the
Incantation and they're both incantations. You can send either incantation back. It messes up with their generation.
Or also with the what's it called? The Earth Aura that gives your attacks +3.
Yeah, channel
heroic.
Yeah, heroic. I said all the channels.
Yep. And
I think it's a good sideboard card. So you could mess with them. Aside from that, I don't think it's a.
You could do it to channel Lightning Valley. That's funny.
Yeah, you could. I don't think it's a main board state. Like it was like, oh, it's in my 60 at all times. I think it's a good sideboard card. I'd probably play a 2 of.
Yeah, I love the art on it too.
It is majestic. Yeah, rarity and looks. If everybody knows my opinion on this, I made a TikTok video about it already when it was first spoiled. Go watch it. Plug. Yeah, if you watch this short, you'll have a connection to go watch the main video. But yeah, it's fantastic. 6 damage. Redheaded busted lady. You can't ask for much more in Flesh and Blood.
I bet only if you could ask
angelic
for more,
attendant, dude.
It's a zoom in.
Art, make it full art. That's all I'm saying.
I just need
give me a playmat.
Just get a chest above pick. Just zoom in a little bit. Nobody cares about the leaves.
You dog.
And then we have
beautiful cards. My
whoa. Yeah. Angelic attendant.
I was about to give.
I got a comment on this.
Give me a second. Let me do my segue that I had planned here. Said, even though I grabbed you guys for being Brute and Guardian players, you happen to be also the 2 main light players. So here you go. Here's that segue that I had scheduled.
It's been a while since I played Prism. Since I failed at Ontario.
You made top 8. That's not a fail. Not everybody can make top 8.
3 Prisms top 8'd. And the gold foil card was Iris of Reality, and a mech player won it. It was so funny.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So how good is this?
It's insane.
Incredible. It has go again. I think what's making it good is go again.
Go again. So you get to flip over that Figment. Ideally, you already have 1 card in Soul, right? So it doesn't cost you a card out of Soul to do it, and then this goes into your Soul. So you can flip over that Figment and still attack with that Figment.
Beautiful.
Good God. So
you could potentially attack with 2. You could get 2 Figments and flip them both and attack with them both, and use their abilities.
It's a light card that goes to Soul, so Vestige of Soul is that much more powerful. Good freaking God, dude. This is Angelic Attendant is great.
Prism did not need this.
Full art. I believe it's a cold foil as well, but it's a full
Who's ready to have no illusionists in the game?
You're done. Yeah.
I think this is going to push Prism.
Yeah, but I think within this meta, I think her days are numbered. With the amount of support everybody else is getting, I think what is her? Let's look at the LL points real quick. What she is? She's in like the top 5, right?
She's always in like the top 5.
She's 6th. I lied. She's not top 5.
Oh no!
I think give her a year. She'll even with 1.5 multiplier. I think she has a year. Yeah.
With this card, it's definitely accelerated.
We're not talking about the top hero right now, but
yeah,
like
now
this just extends your turn.
It does, yeah. And speaking of talking about the top hero, Bolton.
Let's go.
Where are you at, Bolton?
I don't want to talk about it.
You have LL points.
Is Bolton top 10? No way.
Top 10. No, he's down here. 13th.
No, 13th, yeah.
300.
Top 15, let's go.
Another below rate attack action card for Bolton. My boy has been so pushed down, and it hurts me to see it. When this attacks, choose one.
You don't like this card?
Finish from your soul. I mean, it's nice. It reminds me of like
you can choose the same mode up to 3 times.
You can, yeah. Courage.
It's a chain ender.
There's some options there. I think a vigor and 2 toughness would be good because
This is
on the next turn. The vigor is able to guarantee that you're able to maximize your via the vanguard potentially. But
this is the saddest chain ender I've ever seen.
These cards with some of the most badass art you've ever seen. Like
this should go to his soul.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
go to his soul or have charge the top card at least as an option. I could care less about a toughness token.
Oh, you know what? You know what it should be? It should be like you should be able to like charge like X amount of times or something. Like one of the modes is charge.
And then you'd be a chain starter versus a chain ender. This is a chain ender though.
The way I see it, I mean, if you banish cards from your soul and you get to
it's a setup turn, yeah.
No, it's
you have to have banished cards, so it's a chain ender, like I've said.
Right.
Because you have to use his hero ability.
Right, it's a chain ender, but it's still benefiting your next turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Battlefield Beacon has something going for it. I think there are better in the deck, honestly.
Better options.
I hate how this is one of the most beautiful cards in the whole set. This gives me like some Frank Frazetta vibes almost. Like, I love how the light blends in. Like there's purple and blue and green.
This should make a sick mat.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. So absolute work of art. I love that card to death. Gallo, end of the line.
Oh, I haven't talked about this card yet because it was not spoiled officially, but I have looked at it.
Tell me about it.
It's
Gravy Man.
3 cost, 4 powered ally with 3 health. Pay 1 attack action. Instant discard a card with Water Grave until end of turn effects controlled by opponent don't trigger when they attack hit. This is insane for the deck because one of the worst matchups were Ninja and Prism because they're like, cool, Mask of Momentum on hit. You got 3 allies, cool. I got a Mask of Momentum trigger. Prism's like, I need a.
It also stops my what's it called? Yeah, the crush destroy an armor with no defense value.
Equipment,
it saves your compass.
Saves my compass. It is insane. This card is 100% needed and very much needed after the bans. Because if I had this and there was no bans,
poor Gravy Bones being held down by the man. It's a damn shame.
No, I haven't had the chance to play Gravy IRL, but I 100% agree with the bans. I would have done a chum restriction to 1 and kept 9 tipples. That was my restriction because I think the problem was people couldn't get through. If you restrict chum to 1, well, you're able to chip a little bit more into the other allies. But with this coming in, I think tipple probably was the correct answer.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, oh, cool. I have 3 allies out. Cool. You don't have any on hits though. You can take all 3 of them out.
Super cool art.
I do like the art. He's a little expensive.
Killing it with the art in this set.
Yeah, I want to do I've spoiled already that I am doing a Mastery Pack Wizard. I might do a Mastery Pack Necromancer. I have ideas for
wish list of cards.
Yeah, wish list of cards that are generic Necromancer, like scratch off this pirate part. That I would like to see in a Necromancer class. So I have a bunch of ideas, like Power Word. It'd be a set of 3, red, yellow, blue. Hey, your next ally attack gains go again, but it's so it's a 0 cost action. That your next powered go, I guess. Command word go. Your next ally attack gains go again, but at the end of when the chain closes, destroy it. because it's like, oh, it's such a strong command for the necromancer. It's like, oh, it did it? It got to go again, but it's destroyed itself.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun card. So I don't have to play Flying High.
Yeah. Next card on there is you got Catch of the Day. I think that's an amazing flavor hit for Marlin. And even Go Fish triggering twice. You got two. That's just killer. Everything about that card makes me happy.
I think it could have gotten. I think it could have given it +3.
A blue that gives +3. Oh,
that'd be crazy town.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, well, somebody that has no cards to play, I think it's fine.
That's fair. Painful Passage. Shadow Runeblades. The Vincent players and Chain players of the world rejoice. You may banish an attack action card from your hand. If you do, it gains +3 and or go again until end of turn.
Or see, they decided to fix the Runeblade issue.
And it's Shadow.
Only Lightning Runeblades have go again on their cards.
This is gonna be great for Vincent.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's Shadow, so you can get that like one unpreventable. And then like give it go again, or even just like what they like. Both sides are so good. Dang.
Yeah, they fixed their printing issue.
Real good.
And then these are just needed reprints.
Yep. Well, Warmonger's Diplomacy. I don't know who the girl is with the half helmet and the red hair, but I hope she's a hero someday.
Yeah.
Also,
they're definitely
an effective piece of protection, but whatever.
I like this art more. Like if I ever pick up Warmongers, I'd want this art.
I think you like this one more because the other one has Bolton on it.
Oh,
you don't want bad heroes on your cards.
Yeah, I don't want bad heroes on my cards.
And Snag, the next card on there.
Oh, why is only this art showing up?
You click on View Card Details, it'll give you different prints.
There it is. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. One of the things I fell in love with Flesh and Blood is that I loved the original days of Magic the Gathering, where cards in specifically black mana were incredibly violent. They were like there were people messing with arcane magics beyond their comprehension, and they were punished in terrible ways for it. And like so, you'd see their faces melting off, or like their bodies transforming into ash, or whatever it is. The reason I'm getting to this, that Flesh and Blood really leads into the very violent nature of conflict and torture and blood and guts. Snag has a hook going through the back of this dude's head, out of the front of his face, through his eyeball. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like, that is so impossibly brutal.
But at the same time, they also make like really gorgeous, like renounced violence. God, I just love looking at that card.
Or the Battlefield, Battlefield Beacon,
and like Battlefield Beacon,
absolutely. Snag, great. It's a reprint, very much needed because it has been printed in 4 years. Yes, throw us a bone here.
Also, I have a thought about Warmonger's Diplomacy. On the original art, it has Bolton, and then what looks like some kind of guy with a bone mask on. I assume some kind of like necromancer, like a reference to a necromancer. And then we have this sort of Greek looking guy. I'm like, is this like future references? Because I know Flesh and like they like to like throw in Easter eggs sometimes and like little stuff into their art and on their articles and stuff. So I'm wondering if that's a reference to heroes, right? Like potentially future necromancer hints or Olympia hits or like hints. I'm like, okay, so if we go down that rabbit hole, what is it saying in the new art? Like, there's a guy back there who looks like Thor. There's like a guy in like glasses handing a flower in the front ground. I'm like, are these like potential future heroes?
And that's also the blonde-haired lady. We've seen a lot of art right here.
Yeah, that too. Look at that brew. He has a mustache. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Much needed reprint. And I don't really care to look at these. It's not my hero.
I like looking at that one. Go back.
The revered one.
Whoa.
No, you made the joke about Lie at the Lees needing to have just a chest shot, and then you look at a Virtuoso Bodice, and it's like, I don't care about this. Like, I do. Go back.
And then attention grabbers. That's the centered.
Yep. Oh, it's a card. It's a base card. Love it. All right. Well, that's all I had to say about the Majestics. We've been on that one for a minute. We'll go over some legendaries.
I think these are these two are good reprints. I love this new art. Reflect Knives. New Horizon. I think this is similar to New Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad New Horizon got a reprint. Is
it the same lady? No, they're slightly more blonde here.
I think it's a different
more
lady.
platinum. Yeah, there you go.
Or maybe a younger version.
Yeah.
We don't see the extended art right now. Oh. Apparently, it's going to get this. It's going to get an extended art as well.
Sweet. We take those.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice, I talked with another player about this. Every past set prior to this has had at least 6, anywhere between 5 to 6 legendaries, and every one of them were unique to the set. Yeah. I think, except for like Hunted, because they did the reprint recently of Codex in High Seas, Hunted with CNC, but they still had like 5 unique legendaries to that set. This one only has 2.
Both arms.
Rex and Iron Fist Revelation. One, I'm really glad that Gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex is there, because we need a different pitch outlet on board for Tough Nut and other heroes. So I think there's something to at play here.
Because you can just continually use that. I didn't realize that.
No, it taps. It has tap
after turn.
But you can use it once per turn.
Active only if you have 6
power. If you use that ability at least twice in a game, you have the exact same amount of benefit that you get from Apex Bonebreaker. With Gauntlets of this, you can block 2, do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 6, whatever, how many times in a game, and then block 1. So you can get more value out of that. I think Gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex is an awesome piece, a pitch outlet for Tough Nut potentially, and I just it's a win. I think it's great. Iron Fist Revelation. Tell me, Guardian player, what do you think about this card?
It's good. I mean, it just gets you that much closer to being able to crush. It's good. Guardian player, go bonk.
Yep. I like it. I think it's interesting how you put a counter on it.
Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder what the purpose of a counter versus giving it +1 is.
It's permanent. So if you set, let's say
it's an attack, so you just kind of attack with it. I guess if you flip it, no,
you can only flip it once.
You know how to flip it face back down. So why? That's why I'm saying why a counter?
Because that way, if you don't have the resources, I have to block out this turn. You still get the benefit on a different turn to use that buff.
I see.
Because let's say
So I can put the +1 counter on it and then not attack with it. Wait till my next turn and then attack with it if I wanted to.
You get the benefit of, let's say it's a blockout turn.
Interesting.
I can't play. Yeah, I think it's good. I think this is going to be played. You honestly, this is actually not a bad block. You're like, okay, cool. I don't really want to block. I want my full hand. You can know what's about to hit you next turn. Here you go.
I don't think I like it better than the +2 to your crush though.
But that's 2 resources.
It's 3, which is fine because I run 36 blues.
Oh yeah. God. I think this is good.
33 blues.
I think it's good to pair with the suspense ones with the buff. That's okay, cool. You're gonna get hit next turn with this. Here's a heads up about what it's gonna be.
It's probably better with Pleiades.
In my head, this is what I hear. I hear a when you block with this, hey, I'm just whipping it out for you.
It could be good with Liath. No, I can't. Yeah,
it blocks one. Guardian. It blocks 1 and then dies.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You wouldn't use it for the block. You'd use it for
just the +1
counter, I guess.
I see. Yeah. All right.
I think it's a good card, and then obviously we know these are good cards.
Yeah. I like the other new art.
I'm tempted. I sold my flick knives. I really want this flick knives. So I can make the fatigue Arachne.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to get this, but I will trade for it.
Cool. Well, sweet. If I already have a cold foil of the original, so if I pull one, we'll make something happen. For sure.
So I like this art better because this also just fits better in the ninja as well versus.
Yeah.
And then
I'm glad they reprinted it. It needed it.
Same. I wanted it banned, but that's besides the point. It's not a necessity ban. It's just it's a spite ban.
Mm-hmm.
And this card
that has very, very few, if any, defense reactions. They print a gem.
That's going to be amazing in Tough Nut.
Yeah.
It's going to be 100
reactions cost opponent additional resource to play this turn. Not the first one. This isn't
each.
This isn't I'm trying to
yeah.
in Dorinthia.
This is disgusting. This is a $300 card.
But yeah, that is another insane, incredibly playable
What is
card.
triple? What's triple Donnie at?
Triple Donnie. Just look up Riches.
Riches.
Yep.
Oh, fun fact, lore fact. This is, if you listen to my another plug, shameless plug, my lore story about Gravy. This is the thing that he pulls out from Triple Donnie as a location. This is what he pulls out from there.
So you should cut out the part where you actually say what it is, and then just be like, "So now go watch it. Now that you're curious, and go watch the video."
Well, they want to know how he got there. Where it's what is Triple Donnie? What's the relevance? Why does it matter that he pulled this out?
Yeah, I watched your video, and then I went and read some of the stuff myself. Yes. Some very interesting stuff.
Yeah, go check those out.
I concur. I think this is another great tool that will protect.
Wait, I wanted the cost.
I don't know. It protects against fatigue only for once a turn, maybe twice in a game. You'll see that card, but it can make. I don't know. I think it's LSS. You're saying, guys, stop playing defensively. Play aggressive. Don't play mid range.
You could also the turn that you pitch this, you can just pocket it in your hand for a couple turns, and just play it the turn that it actually matters.
Yeah.
Because like
for this turn, pitching authority. Here we go.
Yeah. For Arcano, I usually hold on to Eye or Will of Arcana for 2 to 3 turns. If I don't see the combo, then I'll just use it after that. So like this is like, hey, I'm gonna hold this 2 to 3 turns. If you're seeing someone hold something, I guess depends on the class. Seeing somebody not arsenal something for 2 turns is a little weird, but you might think it's this depending on the class.
As someone who's new to the Guardian class, I'm really glad this specifies cards cost opponents more, because if you made my my quick dodge flexors cost 2 to lower, I would be so incredibly sad.
Yeah, instead of defense reactions, just defense reaction cards.
Any activated defense reactions or whatever it is. So I think that is an outstanding card, and I really hope to have one someday.
You think it's going to be the $300 that Riches is?
Probably.
I think Riches goes up to like $330 last I checked, but
February says it's $290, but I can go to TCG real quick. TCG player.
Yeah, it depends on where the meta swings, right? Because like with because I think Jarl's gonna start getting pretty good. I remember talking about it with somebody, but I don't remember exactly why. But for some reason, they were convinced that Jarl was gonna creep up in the meta, and if that does happen, he's a blocky boy, right?
Oh, he be a blocky boy, all right.
The cheapest is $290.
The gem will definitely go up in price,
for sure.
I think this might be in between Riches and Heart, because if we look up Heart price real quick, no keyboard. I need a different keyboard. This one's way too. Heart of was it Faendal?
Yep, Heart of.
FY. This is $219. Still an expensive card. Every gem's expensive, but $219 versus $290. I think it's going to be like a $200 card for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eye just keeps going. I mean, Heart keeps going down because nobody can play it.
Fingers crossed. I definitely want one.
Yeah, I had one and I traded it for a different gem, which is perfectly fine because I actually used my gem. I traded for Will of Arcana.
Nice.
Ooh. Nice. Well, you got what you needed out of it.
Yeah. So just to round up, what are people's thoughts of the set in total?
Amazing. I'm excited.
I think that this is going to be a very fun limited experience. I personally don't see some of these heroes making a massive making too big of a splash.
Okay. That's all I got, unless somebody wants to plug anything on their own.
Thank you for including me on this. It was fun to chit chat for a couple hours.
And, about 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm really forward to this set. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. It's been quite a blast talking about Flesh and Blood.
All right, y'all have a great night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye.